Whitewater goes the race goes to Whitewater next week. Trim goes to Scarsville.
Oh, really?
Number 2, Terrence Webb.
They switch. They swap.
Number 4, Corey Hart.
It's just because I didn't know our
Number
race
6,
was here.
Rashad Jackson.
I'm really shocked that other sides like that.
Number 7, Santavius Dowdell. Number 9, Brandley Frazier. Number 12, Michael Walden. Number 15, Moses Chisholm. Number 19, Broderick France. Number 22, Jarrell Philpott. Number 24, Quincy Smith. Number 25, Quintavious Tolbert. Number 26, Albert Fitz. Number 29, Marquis Smith. Number 32, Ben Knight. Number 36, Ledestrick Jones. Number 37, Frances North. Number 51, Richard Scott. Number 57, Mike Perry. Number 58, Kelvin Ogletree. Number 59, Marielle Benson. Number 63, Calvin Vickerstaff. Number 71, Antron Hart. Number 72, Terry Buford. Number 75, Brian Pitts. Number 77, Kendarius Morris. Number 88, Brian Palmer. Number 91, Janarius Thomas. And number 99, Moses Edwards. We have legendary in the building, starting with the assistant coaches and still current coach here at Loachapoka High School, Mr. Anthony Edwards. Next up, we have Coach Greg Moss. Next up, we have another legend, living legend, Terry Murphy. We have Lee County all-time winningest football coach in history, and nobody is close to the man, the myth, Jerome Big Daddy Tate. At this time, take the guys and the woman. Y'all give you guys one more hand, baby. We're reliving the glory days of 2004. We're about to kick off the greatest rivalry in Alabama, Notasulga versus Loachapoka.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream here at NFHS High School as we're bringing you Loachapoka versus Notasulga, a almost 50-year rivalry between these two teams. The 49th meeting here tonight as these two teams are coming in exactly the opposite as Notasulga, who's had won the last 8 times these two teams have come together. They have right now 0-3 on the season, and Loachapoka comes in. They're 4-0 and having a ball this season, scoring lots of points. My name is Jack Moran, and I'm joined by Mr. Fred Stanley. Fred, how are you this evening?
Doing great, Jack. I'm glad to be here tonight. An exciting atmosphere. I'm telling you, they're packing it out.
This is God's country, man. I tell you, I am as happy as could be. I had some ribs. I had some chicken. I had some crawfish. I had some corn.
Just rub it in.
Potatoes with a Cajun seasoning on it. Woo, man. And you know what I had to have with it? A Sprite.
Yeah. Had to have the Sprite.
Oh, my gosh. But they've been incredibly friendly to us as we're getting a chance to broadcast this game live over the internet tonight. So those of you that are joining us to be a part of this, we appreciate you being here. We'll try to give you great pictures. As our good buddy Brendan, who's our engineer, he'll get you some great shots. Looks like Notasulga has won the toss. They've elected to receive to start the game. So we'll see their offense and this tough defense that Loachapoka has put on.
Yeah.
Now, if you're familiar with these teams, you know these are the boys that are going to be playing all night long.
Yeah.
They go both ways. I tell you, who I feel the sorriest for are the big guys and the wide receivers. Because those wide receivers still going to run. They're 15, 20 yards down the field.
Yeah.
And then they're going to run back, and they'll set up and do it again.
Yep.
And then they're probably going to be your skill players on defense. They're going to have to run all over this field, too. But right now they're playing the national anthem. We'll take a moment to listen to that. All right, the baddest band in the land, the Loachapoka band that brings the national anthem. Fred, you and I reside over in LaGrange, Georgia.
Yeah.
We're blessed to get a chance to work with the students there, love kids, and it's great to be a part of this environment tonight as they're putting on their best. They got folks coming out, they're coming through the big helmet in the corner, smoke, they hit the middle of the field. These are some fired-up young men.
Planting their flag.
Oh, man, love it, love it, love it. Golly.
Yeah, it was good to see it pregame as well. One of the coaches that used to work in the middle school in LaGrange, one of the middle schools in LaGrange was recognized for being the 2004 state champion that year.
And they said he was the winningest coach in Lee County.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, awesome stuff, man. It's often that we see coaches leave Alabama, come over to Georgia, make a new career, then come back to and be recognized again.
Yep. So here comes Loachapoka. They'll be kicking the ball off.
Yeah.
They're in black with the red helmets, black pants, black tops. Loachapoka in the dark blue with white pants, white tops. And guess what you'll see tonight? Dirt. These guys will be getting dirty as this ball game goes on. So many times we do these different ball games and we see the turf fields. It's great to see some grass out there.
Yeah, we play on turf all the time, but we're going to see the guys get dirty tonight.
So a fresh 12 on the clock as Loachapoka set to kick it off.
Number 8 for Loachapoka, that's Tyarius Manifield.
And may kicked it a little too soon. If they whistle the play dead, let's see what happens here. Yeah, they'll bring it back, reset. Got a little excited.
Yeah. I mean, it's great atmosphere here. I mean, I guess fans were here, as you talked about the menu that you ate about 2 hours before game time.
Well, actually, I was talking to one of the gentlemen. He said that they got there at 1:30.
Wow.
Just to put some of that stuff. Like, did you get those ribs done?
Yeah.
And falling off like they were?
Yeah.
They got here at 1:30.
Yeah.
Cooking all afternoon in the shade of the trees. Got some cars jacked up down there like a car show. Man, it was awesome.
Backing them up a little bit. Not Notasulga, but Loachapoka will kick from the 35.
Notasulga not expecting the kick to go too deep. They're lined up at about the 30. And it's going to go over their heads, taking it to 20 and up the field. Brought down right there at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice play by 71 for Loachapoka.
Kick was fielded by number 13 on Notasulga. We don't have him on the roster here, but good-looking kid.
Jalen Hart makes the tackle for Loachapoka. And here comes Notasulga. Let's see what they got. They'll be moving right to left as you're watching it there on the screen. Again, thank you for joining us out here. The NFHS stream of this contest.
Defense coming out in the four-man front.
Elijah Rogers, the quarterback, stands in the shotgun set back. And he's going to keep it himself, run around the right side, hit a man, make him miss, finally brought down. And a lot of running to the far side. Didn't get quite as much as I think he wanted on that one. They'll bring up second down.
Almost looked like a busted play there. The quarterback dropped it, and his instinct kicked in and ran it around the right side, picking up enough. The officials are waving it first down. First down.
He did pick it up. Nice job going around that right side. But like you said, he turned. I think he was expecting to have somebody to hand the ball off to.
Yeah.
And they went in front of him instead of behind him. But it worked out. Trips to the right side. A single receiver back to this wide side. Elijah takes it, turns, makes the handoff into the line of scrimmage, and he's wrapped up, brought down.
I'm telling you. Tackle led by number 57 on Loachapoka there. Impressive defensive front. These guys have only averaged about 6 points a game.
Yeah.
24 points have been scored on them in 4 games. So, yeah, you can see why.
It's like 6 and 12, I think.
Yeah.
Dorian Pollard was the tailback. He's running the ball. He's a senior, 5'7", 175-pound senior. Trips back to the right and again, then wide to this near side. Elijah will take it, turn, throw a quick flare pass out, and caught, but hit immediately and dropped by number 2 for Loachapoka.
Jacorius Hart.
Yes.
Yeah. Kid broke on the ball then and almost got a present.
Tell you what, he's a tall kid, 6'3", 173. He's a senior.
Yeah. Good size, too, 175.
Yep. They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. A little bit tighter situation. Quarterback going to keep it, try to go off tackle. Bounces to the outside. Goes on this left side. Loachapoka standing strong there.
Telling you, number 4.
Don't have to, yeah. I was worried about that.
Yeah, you can't stand over the kid and intimidate him.
Well, the quarterback, as he's going down, got a little mad, showed the face mask of 23 for Loachapoka.
Yeah.
That's Kamani Key. But Kamani kind of bowed up over the top of him, and it did it right in front of the official, too.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike. Let's go give 15 yards. And the first down, it was going to be fourth down. So that's a first down for Notasulga. Moves it across the 50.
Yeah. Terrible mistake there. Again, you make a big play. You give a chance for your defense to get off the field, and then unsportsmanlike conduct puts you back in your own goal, in your own backyard.
Well, coaches always say, play like you've been there before.
Yeah. Play like you've been. Win good.
Twins left and right. They adjust the play in the backfield. Play clock whistled in. Now to the line of scrimmage they go. Here comes the snap. Hand off to the, oh my gosh. Hand off to the tailback before he could do anything.
Play blown up by, I'm going to try this, Jaquan Palmer.
I'm going to go with that too. Jaquan flew in there.
He did everything except take the hand off.
Golly. And he didn't have a chance to think about that ball.
Yeah.
Pollard was the tailback there, and he didn't have a chance to do anything but fall down. So a loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Against Twins left and right. They're mostly running, just a couple of flare passes so far. And they go back to the ground again. Great job by the Loachapoka front line. They're in the backfield to the 50 before the handoff seemed to be being made.
Jamari Payne, number 7, came on a blitz then up the middle, but he met his own defensive end, Jamarion Satterwhite there.
I tell you what, he is bringing the pain, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That is as good a spot as you could ever want. That ball was back across the 45, across the 50 to the 45. They're going to spot it back on the other side of the 50.
Easily.
At about the 47.
Generous spot.
Golly.
3rd down at about 14 for Notasulga.
4-man front for Loachapoka. There's the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Got a man in his face. Just kind of drops it on a little screen pass. And picked off. An interception by Loachapoka.
There's that name again, Jamari Payne. Just made a big sack then. It looks like Notasulga was trying a screen pass, but to no avail. It was picked off by Payne. Returned it for about 10 yards for Indian first down.
Rogers was just trying to get rid of the ball, jumped up to the little screen, ill-advised, and picked off and down the field they go.
They have these defensive linemen. I think maybe one or two has been named over 6 feet, but they're the smallest 5'7", 5'8" guys. I mean, tallest 5'7", 5'8" guys
stretched
I've
out.
ever seen. Yeah.
But now they're fire plugs down there. That's a bulldog group of guys.
Yeah.
So here they come. The Loachapoka Indians moving left to right now. Stack twins to this near side. There's the snap. Turn. Pass complete and a little flare out here to number 2. Down the right side. He could go.
Yeah.
Down the side. Nothing stopping him at all.
Man.
And Jacorius Hart put 6 on the board for Loachapoka.
45-yard touchdown by Hart. When he caught it, it seemed like the cornerback had an angle on him, but he sucked the angle up quickly.
Yep. I'll tell you what, great execution on that play. Stacking the ends out here. He had a blocker built in.
Yeah.
They came and put a hand on him in the backfield. He's able to work out that and gone.
Yeah. Man, he stretched those long legs out. Has him listed here as 6'3".
Well, and he stretched it out. And once he started laying those legs out, he was flying the
He
field.
used every bit of that 6'3" frame.
Going for 2. Around the right side. Trying to aim for the corner. And into the end zone for the 2-point conversion goes Satterwhite.
Yeah.
Jamarian Satterwhite picks it up. And unless we have a flag, let's hold on. Let's see. Whistle's on the play.
Looks like it's going to be a hold. They're going to back that thing up to the 15-yard line now. They're going to go for 2 again.
So they'll line it back up. A little more challenging now.
Yeah. I think the split end on this side got caught with a hold to spring Satterwhite in to no avail. They'll line up again to try for 2.
Play clock down to 20. Snap. Quarterback looking, throws deflected and popped to the outside, so that'll be incomplete. So Nelms, the quarterback, tries to get it out there. It falls incomplete, but Loachapoka hits first.
Yeah.
6-0 as we have 8 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in this first quarter.
Pretty much shaping up like we, not like we've seen before, but again, Notasulga undefeated so far this year. High-powered offense. They've scored over 120 points. Coming out, taking advantage of the interception, punching in on one play.
You know, last year, you mentioned Notasulga was really on top of things last year.
Yeah.
Loachapoka looking to have one of the best seasons they've had in a long time. We saw these guys being recognized from 2012 before the contest. These could be guys coming back in 10 years being recognized as well because, like I say, they're undefeated on the season and look like they're going to be a great chance, a great opportunity in this contest.
Yeah, they've played some good teams already. I think we often hear in Alabama, you hear the Lynette's and the Lafettes. I think Lynette, the coach on Lynette, he's actually retiring, but he's the winningest coach at Lynette High School. So, but it's good to see now these kids at Loachapoka and Notasulga continue this rivalry.
Yep. So they're kicking off again. Step up. There's the kick. A little bit deeper to the 25. Take it to the right side to the 30. And he dips in, tries to get a little something, and goes out of bounds, down really about the 31. That was a long way to go for a yard.
Ran 20 yards for a yard. That was Chris Creighton.
And sometimes you just got to turn it up and get what you can.
Yeah.
Especially since you don't have a lot of backup. You're going to need that wind in a little while.
I think I looked at the roster. One team, we have 21 players on Notasulga and about 29 on the Indians for Loachapoka.
Yeah, they actually stopped Fred on the way in, asked him if he could suit up, but he said no.
Yeah. I had to finish my sandwich.
Here comes Notasulga. Looking, going to try to pass the ball out in the flats and complete, but hit immediately. Blow that whistle.
Yeah. Ethan Payne on the tackle. Well, attempted tackle there, but stopped the Notasulga receiver after a short gain of about 4.
As many of you know, if you're listening and watching this broadcast, this is a rivalry that goes back, as we mentioned, 49 years. Battle of Highway 14 is what they call it. There's actually a trophy that's out there in front as you came in. I took a picture of it and put it on Facebook today. And this is a big deal for these teams.
Yeah.
Just about 8 miles separate these two teams. The trips to this near side. Once more, they're going back at the pass. Quarterback checks down. Same receiver. A little bit different result. He catched it, but he has immediately blown up on that far side.
Yeah, nice catch by Quentin Cooks just to hold on to the ball, but immediately then brought down again by number 15. I take that back. That was not Cooks. He was brought down by Ethan Payne.
That's a scary-looking play right there.
Yeah.
Be that high up in the air. Got a flag down there.
Yeah. Number 5 for Notasulga took off early.
So that
going to back them back 5.
Had 2 good pass plays. Brings it third down. That'll lose some of that yardage they picked up.
Yeah. Critical mistake.
You know, if you think about it, they've moved the ball fairly well.
Yeah, decent. But they, again, this swarming defense for the Indians, they've been there. But, again, they're picking up maybe 2, maybe 3 on every down. But this penalty is like a nail in the foot.
Rogers stands back here at the quarterback position. Pollard to his left. Back to pass, looking. Gets a little pressure. He's flushed out of the bucket. Comes this near side. Throws back across the middle of the field. He's got a man wide open. Cuts back to the right side. Down the right side. Cuts back to the middle. He could go. 10. Touchdown for Notasulga.
Wow. Chris Creighton, we called his name just a second ago, showed the Jets. Put the Jets on, man. Once he got a hold to the ball and turned and went upfield, only had one person close to catching them. Took it to the house for about 55 yards.
Well, how about the vision of Elijah Rogers?
Yeah.
Rolling, running for his life, looks back across the middle of the field, sees his man wide open, and is able to get it out there to him.
Yeah. Great discipline showed by the quarterback then to actually throw that ball when he had enough yards in front of him to run for a first down.
So we're tied at 6. This extra point will be very important. Let's see what they can do with it. Very wide splits. Rogers sends in there, going to a wildcat with Pollard. He just runs straight up. Goes into the, let's see.
Didn't get the push. Yeah, didn't get the push he needed.
No. So we're knotted at 6 here at Loachapoka High School for the Battle of Highway 14.
Wow. As you were saying, about 8 miles separate these kids, but in the history, looking back over these two schools, I think they were saying the kids would ride to school and back 96 miles.
Yeah, with the Auburn City Schools hosted a lot of these kids, especially when integration began back in the 60s and 70s, trying to balance the schools out. And those kids were just on the bus way too long.
Yeah.
And so they petitioned to bring the kids from the area back to Loachapoka. And the powers that be allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
So while it might be a racially identifiable school, is get these kids back in their community school, which is still important.
And you see now the community is coming out to support them big time.
Well, and think about facility too, Fred. You and I've been a lot of schools, and everything looks great.
Yeah.
These bleachers, we're on the top of a press box that can't be more than 5 years old.
Exactly. Still smells like wood.
Oh yes. And it's in great shape. The bleachers down here in great shape, and you can tell that if they're used, these people are all over the place out here.
Yeah.
The field is in great shape, so it is not a question of whether the facilities are up to snuff and what they should be.
And as you said earlier, it's just great to see football on grass again.
Oh, gosh. Just want to run my hands over it and smell it. All right, so Notasulga, after scoring, will kick the ball off. High kick right in the middle of the field. Brought up to the 40. Uh-oh. A man misses. He's at the 50, across to the 45, down to about the 43-yard line. A ball may have come out. Notasulga was jumping around like it came out. Let me put my binoculars on, see if I can see what happened. Looking for an indication.
We got a flag on the field, but Notasulga, the kicker was Desmond Miller, end up having to come in and make the tackle himself. But there was a lot of action going on the far sideline.
It's going to be first down for somebody. I'm waiting for somebody to point at something.
Yeah.
Ball will rest at the 42-yard line. Trying to find a white hat.
White hat surrounded by the
There he
Indians
goes.
right now.
They're having a conversation. Let's see what they say. Personal foul. Targeting the helmet on Notasulga. So first down.
It's going to be first down, and the penalty is going to be marked from the 42.
Wow.
Exactly what they didn't need.
No, that went exactly the opposite of what they were hoping it to be.
Yeah. With all the excitement on the sideline, you thought that it was a fumble, that they recovered it. But the worst thing possibly that could have happened.
Well, actually, hold on, Fred. They do have the ball. It's Notasulga. It was a fumble. Notasulga has the ball.
Wow. Okay.
But just they were backed up.
For the targeting.
Yeah.
We didn't get the kid who was called with the penalty.
Quarterback rolling to this near side. Great block to free him up. And, oh, my gosh. Wow. Number 4, Satterwhite, flies in there and makes the tackle.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play. It's going to be on either the tackle or the guard on the right side for Notasulga.
Satterwhite's so fast and strong.
He flies to the ball, man.
Yes. He's listed at 6'1", only 150 pounds.
No. 6'1", 150. I mean, 6'1", yeah. But he looks a lot bigger. He looks thicker than 150.
Well,
sure.
I graduated high school at 6'3", 152, so
Okay.
I understand what he's feeling.
I was 120 in the offseason.
My coach used to call me the poster boy for care. Feed this boy. Feed this boy.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 20 now for Notasulga after the penalty is assessed. Here they come. And again, that Loachapoka defense got something for them.
Telling you, defensive line led there by big number 71. We got him as Jalen Hart and a host of other Indians with him.
I don't believe they're going to be able to run the ball well against this defense.
I mean, when they go to the outside, it seems like they have an edge, but then out of nowhere, you see Satterwhite coming.
Just a flying in.
Yeah.
If it's not Satterwhite, it's the Hart, who also can just fly back there.
And then you try to throw it on the outside there. You got Ethan Payne that's coming and upending you every time.
Come on to key on this near side. Back to pass. Got some pressure. Flushes on the right side. He turns the corner, throws downfield. Complete. And he, almost got, he hit a tearaway jersey. He would have gotten free from Jacorius Hart. They'll mark the ball at the 26.
Flag on the play.
Oh, my, come on now.
Nevaeh Mooney on the reception then. Flag came behind behind the linebackers in the secondary. I don't know. Ineligible man downfield.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and, that happens when you got a quarterback being flushed out of the pocket.
Yeah.
He's taking too long back there, and the play, really on a pass play, after about 3 seconds, the ball needs to be released somewhere.
Yeah.
Because linemen are let go of their blocks. They're getting off their blocks. They're looking for something downfield to do because they know when the film session comes, if they're standing around, coach is going to get on them.
Yeah, bear crawls.
Ooh. Don't even talk. Somebody on your back. Look out.
Yeah.
Crab walking.
Yes, sir. Elijah Rogers. Again, you got to give it to this kid. He's trying to make something happen every play.
He really is. So run this kind of RPO offense back there by himself. And they move. Gosh, it's your ball.
Everybody but the center knew the snap count that time.
The call goes against Notasulga. The call starts.
This is the 4th play. Notasulga is going backwards.
And, Fred, too, we looked at the record that Notasulga's got. I don't know if it's because of them having athletes that aren't as strong or well coached. I think a lot of it's just some of these mental mistakes that they're making.
Yeah.
Because just in this drive alone, they started up here around the 45.
Yep.
And now they're already back down to the 5.
Yeah.
Just on penalties.
Penalties alone.
The quarterback will run to the right side. He got a little bit of room. Pops to the outside. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage where he goes out of bounds at about the 31.
Let's see. No flag on the play.
Wow, okay. That's a victory right there.
Yeah, 4:25 left still in the first quarter. Great football game we have here tonight. Great football atmosphere. Loachapoka Indian Field.
But they did beat the heck out of the stand for the. They bent the yard marker up pretty good.
Always been taught when you see the action coming your way,
Let it go.
Drop it.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yes, sir.
There's the pass complete, and just nobody blocking for him after he makes the reception.
Yeah, here it is, Jaquan Palmer, again right there.
Really telegraphed a little bit by the quarterback.
Yeah.
They kind of knew it was coming, and that'll draw them like flies right there. So the first punt we've had of the game coming up.
Back deep, number 2.
3:32 left to go in the first quarter play. 6-6 is your score.
Yeah.
Both teams having trouble with their extra points.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, though. I wanted a shootout.
Yeah.
I wanted some blow-up tackles. We've gotten those.
Well, Notasulga's finished their fish fry, and they're over there starting to pack it in on their side. Great crowd over here on the Loachapoka side.
Man, no room at all.
Here comes the punt.
Wow.
Pretty good kick.
Nice kick.
Taking it to the 45. Come back this side. Makes 2 men miss to the 50. And watching those legs go. 30, 20. Center steps, comes back inside. Finally brought down. That's Jacorius Hart. That's the 6'3", 175 senior right there.
Man, that kid covers landscape, Coach.
Wow.
He covers a whole lot of ground when he gets that ball, man.
He took it from the 40 all the way down there inside the 15.
Had a wall set up over here and had one player, which was a touchdown-saving tackle for the Blue Devils.
So actually, almost they're south of where they punted the ball.
Yeah.
First and goal now. This is where they were a few minutes ago, just on the other side of it.
Yeah, brought it back to the 9-yard line.
Great opportunity.
Impressive run. It's going to be a timeout on the field for the Blue Devils.
Folks, we're so thankful for you to join us here on NFHS. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast and the stream tonight. On a Friday night here in Alabama, all across the Southeast, there's high school football taking place, and this is a great place to see it here at NFHS.
Yeah.
That's just hard to say for me sometimes. I just have to get my mind around it.
I think it was halfway through the first quarter that I'm trying to learn how to say Notasulga. Loachapoka.
Well, I'd switched my K's and my CH's, and I was calling that Loachapoka, but it's Loachapoka.
Yeah.
So I got to get that right. See?
Yeah. Notasulga. I was saying it down the road to try to make sure I could say it once I got here.
Well, see, we both have worked together, but usually work with our friend Quay Body, and I work with my partner Greg Hicks, and I had to come down the road going, Fred.
I had no idea what the format was going to be once we got here by being on the internet, but
it's just fun Friday night is what it is.
With that being said, no breaks. We're just going to keep rolling.
Yep. There's the snap. Turn. Hand off into the line. And good job by Notasulga there. Stiffening up. Loss of yardage. So second and 11. Second and goal from the 11.
Yeah, Jamarian Satterwhite again. We've been calling his name on defense, but then he's a good-looking fullback, running back.
Well, I think tonight we're going to call everybody's name.
Yeah. As stated before, both sides of the ball. Yeah.
They'll line it back up again. Nelms, the quarterback, throws the ball in the end zone wide open. It's a beautiful pass to Payne.
Yeah.
And Payne will catch it there with nobody around him.
Yeah.
Goes to the end zone. There's a flag down. Let's see what this is.
Of course, the Blue Devils are pointing this against them.
Illegal receiver. We saw it earlier at that. You know, there's a lot of times there are things that they tell officials to watch for that they're kind of keying on. That may be something tonight because that's the second time we've seen that called.
Yeah, but
I know over on the Georgia side, I haven't seen that called at all this season.
Yeah. But I agree with what you said. When you come to these schools deep into the Alabama, the single A schools, it's a lot of athletes we have on the field, and the rules maybe it takes a little bit to get used to what to do.
That's true. Go around the left side is Loachapoka. And a good job by Notasulga to zip into there, number 11.
Yeah, nice
Notasulga,
tackle.
Kendrick Davis.
Yeah. Davis flying in, making an open field tackle as well.
Mm-hmm. So third down. Now, hey, a little reversal of fortune here.
Yeah.
As Notasulga not going away quietly at all.
Both teams have been good going from sideline to sideline. Neither team has been able to get to the edge yet.
Minute 30 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-6 is your score. Nelms will stand in there, takes the shotgun snap, rolls right, got some blockers ahead of him, throws it down there, falls incomplete. A lot of hand checking down there around the end zone.
Yeah, he tried to block him out then, almost in basketball.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That's a center right there.
Notasulga came out stacking the box, man-on-man coverage outside on the for the corners, but doing a good job so far.
So they'll bring it back. Time continues to tick. Actually, false stops at the incomplete pass. Now Notasulga band's here as well on the far side.
Yeah, they snuck in on it.
Yeah. I saw the bus sneak in on the far side through the woods. So.
Yeah.
Looks like a timeout call on the field.
Yeah.
They'll take one, and Fred and I are going to cut our audio off for a second and get a sip of something. We'll be right back as you're listening to NFHS High School Football. All right, we're going to continue now. Trips to this near side. Tight trips by Loachapoka. Snap. Quarterback rolls to this near side. Looking, throws, and falls incomplete. Ball just died on him.
Yeah. Quarterback for the Indians. He's a smaller guy, but he has a nice arm. But that time, threw it to where no one was.
Yeah, Nelms looking downfield, just didn't see anybody. So look at this. They'll turn it over on downs.
Okay.
And Notasulga kind of takes one out of their chamber.
Both teams are aggressive on fourth down.
Tell you what, I'm looking across, and I don't think that Notasulga's got a band more than about 25 kids, and they are blowing the horns like crazy
They're
over there.
blowing.
Man.
They're filling the horns up.
Love it.
I marched with a small band once, and we would always pride ourselves in putting dents in your can.
Love it. Trips to this near side for Notasulga. Quarterback Elliott looking. Handoff into the line, and not a lot there. Second down.
The way that throw came off, it looks like he was trying to just throw it away.
Yeah, well, he's head back towards that end zone.
Yeah.
That four-man rush by Loachapoka has been a pain in his tuchus.
Yeah, these guys have been smelling blood all night. And again, pursuit going from sideline to sideline. They're on him. Once he breaks out of the pocket, seems like we've been calling number 4 or either someone else all night.
So here they come. Pass complete out to this near side. Good block downfield for him, but swarming defense by Loachapoka. That's going to bring down the receiver.
Yeah, was able to get on Creighton before he could get those wheels turning. He's shown all night. Well, already tonight he has great speed, but to no avail on that catch. Brings up third down and right at 10.
And nobody's taken the deep shot yet. They've had some energy. They like that close stuff. We've seen both teams go with that just quick out to the wide receivers. I had a pass across the middle. They got some big yardage.
Yeah.
But nobody's really gone deep.
Nope.
Just make some noise.
And I was thinking on that play, possibly a double pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the corner was coming up real aggressive.
Might be a wrinkle they add later. There's that pressure, and it's going to get him. No, he releases the ball. Caught by a lineman. It's got to be a lineman because that's a big old boy.
Flag is thrown later on the field.
Because he ain't supposed to catch that.
Jalen Tarver.
That's my number. That's 52 right there. 52 don't catch a ball.
Jalen said, my one shot at fame, man, you're going to throw a penalty on me, throw a flag on me.
Yeah, that was not a guard-eligible play right there. I'm reporting as wide receiver.
Yeah. Now, depending on where Rogers was let that ball go, it's going to be very close to a safety. It's going to be a loss of downs, intentional grounding. Was that the call? And then illegal man downfield.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw them call the illegal man downfield, so it wasn't intentional grounding.
So 4th down. They'll have to punt this out of there. I don't want to just try to run the ball right here.
No. The first kick, the first punt was a great punt, but again, you have the deadly one, Jacorius Hart, back here to return.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter of play. They're tied at 6. Right now, Loachapoka has pushed Notasulga back. They'll be punting the ball when we come back for the second quarter of play. All right, we got a 4th down situation here for Notasulga. There's the snap. Good snap. Steps up, gets the ball off, and flips the field really for him. It'll bounce out of bounds, so no return, but gets him out of that deep corner.
May have been better off to kick that ball out of bounds knowing Hardy's back there.
Yeah.
He's been explosive all night.
It seems like something always happens on a kickoff.
Yeah.
Or a punt or something like that. Tell you what, this is a well-covered ball game. We got the WRBL out of Columbus here to cover it. I see some of the most expensive cameras I've ever seen in my life running up and down this sideline.
Yeah. That's a good friend of mine. His father is a pastor in the area here. His last name is Foreman, Dexter Foreman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So only 5 seconds off the clock, 11:55. And, wow, now they really gave a tough spot from the Notasulga side.
Yeah.
Loachapoka loving this. I thought they should be up around the 35, but instead they're going to have it back around the 20. Flag down on the play.
Sideline warning.
Who are they warning? There's only 7 of them there.
Warning the ball boy.
I need number 5 and number 7 to step back.
Both of you.
All of y'all.
All of y'all on the sideline. Both of you.
All right, Loachapoka really running backwards.
Yeah.
And Notasulga running forwards and makes a huge step. And there's the flag. Once again, the tempers flare.
Once you finally get some momentum going your way, it seemed like he tackled him and said, this is where we're supposed to be. Then you make a bonehead play to give the yards back. That penalty may have been called against someone on the sideline.
Unsportsmanlike against Notasulga. Second down. So march it there.
It's one thing to play with passion, but at the same time, you have to keep yourself under control.
Keep your brain, yep. So second down and 10 now.
And we'll try this again.
Loachapoka breathing a sigh of relief there.
Yeah.
Pretty much just kind of resetting things for them. They come with two tights, one wide out to the right side. A little different setup than we've seen. These guys are going to get to know each other real well by the end of the night.
Try it again on the second down.
There's a snap. Handoff going around the left side for Loachapoka.
Satterwhite.
Yep, he's brought down. Well, never actually brought down. And once again, we're going to see a flag because he won't stop when the whistle blows.
Elijah Rogers, again, didn't stop and tried to get that last little bit at the end and was flagged.
Just stop, guys.
Again, every time they get a great play for a loss, the first play was for a 15-yard loss. They gave that back. This play was a 5-yard loss.
This will turn into a first down for them.
Yeah, exactly. First and goal.
Yep. And he's also your quarterback. Should you'd think have a little bit more wherewithal there. Actually, just going to be a 5-yard. Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike. Now they're going to mark it off.
Yeah.
Wow. So Loachapoka taking advantage of this inside the 10 now.
Again, that was a 3-yard loss.
But we've seen, Loachapoka got to take advantage of this. They drove all the way inside the 10 just a little bit ago and got shut out. They've got a fresh set of downs to put it in. Let's see if they can do it. Now plays whistled in here. And Nelms, the quarterback, will stand out there, single back behind him. There's a snap, turn, handoff. And he just didn't hit the hole quick enough there, Fred. The hole was there.
Yeah.
It opened up and closed as he got there.
We're seeing that on both sides, though. Both sides. Of course, this Loachapoka defense has been known for closing up holes. But, again, Notasulga is not coming out tonight like a team that hasn't won a game yet. No.
Well, he says people want to say that rivalry games don't bring out the best in you, but by God, they do.
They do. Both teams are coming out with all cylinders firing.
They'll roll a end over to the left side. Nelms makes the handoff, try to get to that left side. Down 5, cuts back, turns, spins, goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Loachapoka.
Wow, tough run by Satterwhite. He's been the workhorse throughout this series of downs and finally got into the end zone.
Great extra effort on that last spin to put himself in there.
You saw Jamari Payne. He's coming over here letting the coach know, you should have did this before. Put me on this side. And Satterwhite was able to go into the end zone behind him.
Nelms coming out there, so they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion. Now I was just looking. We got the uprights and a big tree right behind it, and a lot of really brambly woods. I don't think they kick a lot of conversions here.
The only thing it will be missing is a net with John 3:16.
Around the right side they go, and they're in there for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So 14-6 is your score here in the second quarter. Loachapoka leading the Blue Devils.
Wow. Awesome run there by number 5, Quentin Cooks. Taking it in for Loachapoka for the 2-point conversion.
You got to put it in the concession stand on the other side.
Yeah. Kicking on top of the restroom.
Well, I noticed that they've got a metal grate across the window there at the concession stand. Maybe what it's there for.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
In case you get somebody that finally do get a good kicker, he puts it in there pretty tough.
Yeah. The worst thing you want is nacho cheese with a football in the middle of it.
That's nacho cheese. That's my
Nacho
cheese.
Yeah, great football here tonight. Again, can't say enough about this atmosphere. Both teams having their bands going at it. Not a seat open on this Loachapoka side. Fans are lined up all along the
They're
fence.
still coming in.
Still coming in, yeah, from across the street with the crab. What you say? The
Crawfish and ooh, the cone. Man, the cone was good.
Got some slaw too.
Oh, the slaw. Hey, all right. So the slaw wasn't there when I went through the first time. And this lady comes over, hey, I got some slaw. You want some slaw? I said, good. I can tell my wife I ate a vegetable.
Yeah. I ate healthy. Just meat and veggies.
Yep.
Great football game here. 14-6. Again, another thing that, as we were talking about coming here, both teams seem to have decent kickers, but we've yet to see a point out the touchdown with a kick.
So here we go. We'll see Loachapoka kick the ball off, right to left on your streaming dial.
Tyarius Benefield.
That's going. Oh wow, that just sets up there.
Nice
He
kick.
picks it up, bumps it a little bit, spun around, and flags come out. That's going to be a horse collar.
No, that's going to be a face mask.
Is it a face mask you got him?
He snatched his helmet off.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was face mask or shoulder pads.
Wow.
Yeah, I see the helmet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Keldrick Davis was attempting to field a punt, and he was swarmed by the Indians. But again, that was almost could have been a play to hurt him. Kid didn't mean to do it.
He was just play it.
Yeah. Let's see, can they put it in drive this time and get across the 50, starting at the 44-yard line.
It is some of the best field position they started with so far tonight.
Yeah.
Just keep saying, the horns over there, man, they just
blasting.
love it. Trips coming out this near side. Man wide to the left. Tight splits for Notasulga. Rogers takes it, turns, looks, throws it. Almost picked off. Wow.
Man, I'm telling you, coming hard on the play, number 15 for Loachapoka, almost made an interception. That could have been pick six if he would have brought it in.
Kind of a little tweak of his ankle there, but he's stayed in the game.
Yeah.
Just got a little low, little slight torque of it.
It's good to see these guys with their knees covered up tonight, too, and not a lot of
you don't see that as much. These kids with their pants up high.
Yeah.
Knees not covered.
I was watching a college football game, and it was like the guys had on shorts.
Yeah. Especially a big lineman.
Yeah. Skill players, even.
Timeout call on the field. 10-18. We'll, of course, let you hear the bands as we get to halftime. We'll try to find some local scores in the area.
Yeah.
We'll get on our internet feeds and find all that for you. But all in all, we're really glad that you're joining us here tonight on the live stream for Notasulga and Loachapoka. Loachapoka and Notasulga, depending on which one you're pulling for.
Yeah. I want to say thank you, too, Jack, for the invitation to come down here tonight.
Oh, I'm thrilled that you made it, buddy.
Yeah, man. It's always good to be not in the booth, but on top of the booth tonight.
Well, there's some nights you like being in the booth. There's some nights you just like being in the environment.
Man, beautiful football.
This is an environment nice. It's perfect weather. Not too cool. Short sleeves are fine. A little light breeze blowing. You can smell the grass. You can smell lots of grass.
Yeah.
Here on the booth.
Hey, point out the touchdown, you'll smell the pasture.
There you go.
if we kick it.
Yeah, it'll disrupt a deer that's going to jump out on the field.
Yeah. Man, great football down here in Loachapoka.
Notasulga back to the line of scrimmage. 14-6 is your score. And Loachapoka leading it right now. Here comes Notasulga. A little bit of a low snap. Turns, looks, throws a light pass. Almost caught.
Nice.
Just kind of tossed it out there. Not really on a rope or anything.
Yeah, Neville Mooney couldn't bring that one in. Actually, that wasn't Mooney. That was Dorian Pollard. First time calling his name tonight. Could have been a great play. Almost like a wheel, but wasn't
don't
turned
know.
out incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if he looked over the right shoulder to see that ball coming.
Yeah, yeah.
But as light as he put it up the air, I was surprised somebody didn't run up under it and bring that down.
You know, I was thinking normally in football games we see the teams warming up, but both teams warmed up, then went in and put their uniforms on, and then came out for the breakthroughs. Now, no on-field warm-ups with pads.
And Notasulga come around the right side quarterback. Well, if you have it, it's going to back them up because it is. I did see a little bit of holding there. Student body right is basically all that play was.
Yeah. Number 15 for the Indians, also number 4, Jamarian Satterwhite.
Yeah, hold against Notasulga. Really, that was a wildcat that lined up number 4, who we've seen before, Pollard, in the tailback position right up behind center. And he just takes it to this near side, and everybody and their brother coming, but didn't do a whole lot. It's decline, brings up third down. So 3rd and 10.
Running behind big number 72, Kristen Jeter. Kids listed at 6'5", 315.
Yeah.
Wow, number 72 on this side.
Yeah, I see him. In fact, I think you can see him from space.
He's a senior. A split second away then from a false start, but
It really, I've noticed that the ball is taking its time getting back to the quarterback.
Yeah, everything is slow motion and the play progresses. It speeds up.
So they'll line up to punt the ball. Not a deep snap.
Jakaria's Hart back deep along with Satterwhite. "12 men on the field."
So that will help out Notasulga a little bit. But just 5 yards, so it'll be fourth and well, should be 4th and 5. That's 4th and 4. The down marker was right there at the. So they go for it here at midfield.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Both
teams switching everybody up.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like college. Both teams are allowed to sub. I don't think they obeyed that rule, but it seemed like that's what they were doing.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah.
Notasulga going to take a chance at midfield, put things on their defense. Low snap. And it goes right to the tailback, and Loachapoka's having none of it. In fact, they're going to pick up 5 on the tackle.
Tyarius Minifield is right there, sniffed out, went out from the start.
Saw it coming.
Loachapoka gave the Blue Devils no chance to pick up that first down, put them back on the other side of the 50 where they have it 1st and 10. Man, that would have been a big momentum shift for the Blue Devils. But now they're on their own side of the football field, on this own side of the 50, trying to stop Loachapoka from punching it in.
So fresh set of downs, 9-14 left to go in the first half. 14-6 in favor of Loachapoka.
Timeout called by Loachapoka.
They'll make sure they get this right, get it ready to go into the Notasulga side of the field.
Yeah, I think that was a timeout just to get the right personnel inside the ball game. But again, both teams have played decent football on defense. We've had a couple big plays for scores. One for who was that? One for Creighton. Creighton for the Blue Devils, and then of course Jakarius Hart for Loachapoka. Got bugs big as bats up here. Okay.
There's a couple of them. Well, they're coming from that field over there. These lights are drawing them out. Locusts.
That bug was big enough to have teeth.
I'm going to find me some honey to go with these things and eat them for lunch.
Protein.
All right, Loachapoka with the ball moving right to left. Wide twins to this near side. 2 backs in the backfield along with the quarterback Nelms. There's the snap. Handoff. Pops to the right side. down the right side, and he could go, oh, shoestring tackle over there about the 25-yard line.
Satterwhite ran that time once he bounced to the outside as if he was shot out of a cannon.
You know, he did a great job of seeing this little tunnel right around the line of scrimmage, just walked down it like he's going down the hall at the school.
Yeah.
And then turn left.
Hit the Jets for 20 real quick. Looks like the same play again.
Yep, Notasulga a little bit more on top of it this time. Didn't even get the yard marker set.
It's going to be, looks like he picked up 4.
Yep. Second down and 6. 8:36 left to go in the first half. 14-6 in favor of Loachapoka. And official will ask for the clock to be stopped. Timeout called by Notasulga.
Great action. Looked like then they want to get the bearings underneath them. Loachapoka found a little seam, a kink in the armor.
Yep.
They was trying to exploit it.
Well, if you can't take them in the second half. You're going to use them up.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, again.
It just makes sense.
Both teams are coming up. Doesn't seem like any team has a real advantage, but again, this is a series. Been going on close to 50 years, huh?
You know, Fred, you and I, we're looking here at the stands, and we see things so nice and filled up here on the stands. I'm looking out into the kind of open area to the right. I think there's as many people out of the stands as there are in the stands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right outside the gate there. They're lined up on the fence.
On Charger, white Dodge Ram, black Nissan Altima.
That's not your car they want to tow, is it?
That's what I was looking to make sure. I think I'll be safe tonight. I came in with the refs.
Oh, boy. 14-6 is your score. Loachapoka leading. Now they're threatening. Second down and about 7. Nelms takes it. Quick handoff. Trying to get to that corner. This has been effective for him all night. They catch him from behind, but that inside spin does it again.
Yeah.
Brings him down inside the 10 to the 8. You know, that's the exact same play he scored the touchdown on earlier.
Yeah.
Going left and then spinning back inside to pick up the extra yardage.
Had blockers out there in front of him. We almost had a hold. Then we almost had a horse collar. But at the end of the play, we have now first and goal from the 7 for Loachapoka.
Taking down to 8 minutes left to go here in this first half. 14-6 is our score.
Looks like they're going to be running to the...
Actually run that same play. Nelms hands it off to Satterwhite. Satterwhite fighting his way down inside. Going to be short of the touchdown.
Satterwhite is a strong kid, man. He was moving the pile before the offensive lineman could even get there to assist him.
Well, really, if you watch him run, he's not one of those down runners.
No.
He's kind of up and down.
Yeah.
But he's hard to bring down.
Have him listed, at 6'1", 150 again. That's the toughest 150 I've seen in a long time. Number 4 for the Blue Devils. Number 4 for the Blue Devils, Dorian Pollard, leaves the field unassisted. Looks like he was cramping.
As much as these guys got to run both ways, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nelms, the quarterback, stands there, takes it, hands it off. Back to that left side, into the end zone, goes Loachapoka. This time, is that Palmer that went in there?
Yeah, Jaquan Palmer.
Yep. Went
in untouched. Thought about doing a little celebration in the end zone, and greater minds prevailed.
Smart.
Yeah. 2-yard touchdown run. That was pretty good.
20-6. A little separation starting here.
Yeah, fans are starting to celebrate a little bit more.
2-point conversion about to be attempted. Nelms with a pistol set. Man behind him. Turns, handed off to. Oh, he looked at him go to the end zone. Just had a bead on it.
Again, Palmer again.
Right to the end zone. Ran straight for it.
Yeah.
And you can see he had a great angle. Goes in, picks up the 2. 22-6.
Yeah.
7 minutes left to go in this first half. You're listening to NFHS High School Football on the Stream.
all those vehicles need to be removed or you will be towed. We have about 6 vehicles or more that need to be moved, being no far behind concession stand.
All right, then we're ready for Loachapoka to kick the ball off again, 22-6 in favor of the Indians.
Yep.
And line up, and there's the kick. High kick. Tell you what, I hope he's got a good golf game because he can set it up nicely like that. Brought down at the 37-yard line.
Dorian Pollard for the Blue Devils, receiving that kick.
Try to get to the wall, and credit to Loachapoka collapsing down on it.
I almost said that Notasulga is trying to do something that no team has done before, but the Loachapoka defense has been scored on twice. In last game, they gave up 12 points, but no more than that.
Really kind of garbage points late in the contest. So.
Yeah. When they let the other two guys play.
You know it's a ball game when those last two get in. Here comes Notasulga. Looking to pass the ball, throws across. Falls incomplete, thrown behind the intended receiver.
Yeah.
He was wide open out there.
Yeah.
Loachapoka had two guys over the top, but they found a little open spot there in the middle, right around midfield.
Again, this front line for the defense of Loachapoka is these guys are tall, kind of hard to see over. And for that time, Rogers got the ball out there, but just a little short.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he and Nelms both had a kind of a short arm as the ball has fallen incomplete a couple of times. Nice snap. High pass. Thrown way up. Intercepted. Intercepted down the sideline. And it's going to be whistled dead. They'll say he stepped out right here at the 49.
That was very close. I kept my eyes on his feet. My view was maybe distracted slightly, but it looked like he made a great catch. He was going to go to the house on that one.
He made the catch, but they're going to say he stepped out right here at the 49.
Yeah, tight rope, made it a little tight rope at the 50, but Loachapoka is going to take over right there.
Well, we were talking about that kind of short arm.
Yeah.
He just threw that up for grabs.
Yeah, he did.
It was almost like a fair catch call.
Yeah.
What was beautiful is to watch him eye that ball in. I mean, he saw it come, got under it, made the catch, then realized, I got this sideline right here.
Yeah, Loachapoka was in cover 2 then, and Hart came up for the interception.
I think one of the assistant coaches and the referee are good buddies because he walked up behind him, gave him a hug, said, man, you missed that one.
Come on, man.
There's the handoff into the line. Nice little move there. 5 yards up the field, 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
You know, in a small-town community, you do probably know a lot of the folks that are doing ball games.
Yeah. We're still good. I'll see you Sunday at church.
Yeah. Where you want to go eat after the game?
Right. Man, I'm telling you, Loachapoka now with this offense driving down the field, it's like they're loading up for that knockout punch.
Well, if they can put another touchdown here before they go into halftime, also with a 2-point conversion, and that's going to put them 30-6.
It's going to be big.
Yep. Handoff going around the right side. Pop it to the outside. Still on their feet.
Man, pulling guards on that play then. Number 1.
This Paul, but you really are seeing a nice variety of running backs by Loachapoka too.
Yeah, got a flag on the play. I mean, these guys probably don't get to hear their names called, but Rand Norman, number 55, and Jordan Rudolph, those guys were pulling on that play, allowing Palmer to get behind him.
Let's see what we got here. Loachapoka will be called with offsides. I'll back him up.
5-yard penalty.
They've been depending on this running game pretty solid.
Yep. Well, it's really impacted, especially inside the 20.
Yeah. Notasulga's defense gets a break then.
So 2nd and 11. There's the snap a little bit high. Nelms turns, throws. Oh, man, what a catch. Yes. No, he calls it incomplete. I guess he didn't have control as he went out of bounds.
Great catch by Hart. I mean, man, if this kid wore a size 9 shoe, he would have 2 great plays. But because he wears an 11, he's been out of bounds.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah.
It's a game of inches, and it can be in your feet.
Number 2, 2 inches.
That's funny. Oh. Twins left and right for Loachapoka as the Indians get ready to snap the ball. A little bit low on the snap. Handoff on the right side. Still on their feet as they get down across the midfield to the 47. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah. 4th and about 8.
And it's as strong as this Loachapoka defense played, I don't see them punting the ball.
Yeah.
A couple of skill players come in, rotate a couple of guys off.
Cook's coming in and Payne coming in has always been money for him to run behind those guys.
Yep. There's the snap. Turn, handoff to the tailback. Nice hole. 1st down and more. He barrels over a guy down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Yeah. Palmer bringing the Payne. Finish that run.
Hey, credit that front line for Loachapoka. Beautiful job of blowing that hole open.
Yeah, hole almost big enough for me to run through. Almost.
It has to be awful big.
Great run. 1st and 10, ball at the 29 for Loachapoka.
Once again, the handoff. Just grinding the yards down the field. And they cutting back in. Oh! That's where grass becomes a little slippery right there.
Yeah.
As he tried to cut back and just couldn't make it happen. Injured Loachapoka Blue Devil on the play.
It's going to be number 1, Elijah Rogers.
Watch it, 18, also a little bumped up there. Maybe that's 16.
Yeah, and 75 also, like his ankle got rolled up on. He's checking himself out the game. Terrible play there for the Blue Devils as far as injuries.
Yeah, 3 kids hurt.
You got 20 kids on the roster. That can be a major blow.
Well, you need everybody.
Yeah.
You need everybody.
Every game.
Every practice. You can't run a scout team if you don't have everybody practice.
No, you can't. Great sportsmanship shown here by Loachapoka, taking a knee.
Oh, good, they will get him up.
Right.
That's Palmer. He's been an integral part of this Notasulga team tonight. He'll get up to jog off. That's a big deal right there.
Yeah. We're up here by the coaches, and you can hear them say immediately who the personnel was. Yeah.
22-6 is your score. 4:27 left to go in the first half of play. We're going to let you hear these bands that do a great job tonight entertaining us.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing, though, about Alabama football, they go deep into the night.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Not getting home early tonight.
No, sir. It's a great game, though.
I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Nice handoff. Great hole going around the right side. Could go to the end zone. Looks like Loachapoka is going to score there. Satterwhite.
Yeah, Satterwhite, but the cornerback made a smart play. He was being blocked. He turned his back to the receiver, and the receiver kept blocking him into the end zone, which caused the flags to be thrown.
Yep.
It's going to bring that back.
Is that the second touchdown we've seen come back?
Yeah.
So this could be a bigger deficit for Notasulga than we have right now. Still a first down.
The Blue Devils have been fortunate, though. Remember in the first quarter, they had that drive with 6 plays against them, but now they're getting some calls called in their favor. But still, they have their backs up against the wall.
Come back to the steer side this time. Get to the corner. Satterwhite turns back up. Gets to the 5-6 yards to the 10. Have they blown the whistle yet? Just a little rugby scrum there.
A little extra play going on after that. It's good the officials Didn't call a flag.
Kind of slow getting up off the bottom of that pile. 3:33 left to go here in the first half. 22-6 is your score. Jack Borman, Fred Stanley live here from Loachapoka High School on their field.
Battle of Highway 14.
That's it. Snap, handoff to Satterwhite. Satterwhite goes deep into the floor. Then he's hit just shy of the end zone.
Yeah. I mean, he smelt the goal line and was about to make that extra surge before they took his feet from under him.
I like how you'll see him slash left and right as he gets down there.
Yeah.
Moves his whole body.
He's a load to bring down as well. It's not going to take one man to bring.
No.
No one man is going to bring him down.
As I'm watching the guys, I think on both sides they're thinking that halftime couldn't come any too soon, as they're all walking a little bit slower.
Yeah, yeah. These guys are feeling it.
Yep. Handoff this time is going to be to Palmer,
Yep.
who was injured earlier. Now he's back in. He goes into the end zone and scores for Loachapoka.
Second straight touchdown for Palmer. Last time Loachapoka scored with Palmer, he ran in the 2-point conversion as well. Let's see if they'll try him again.
Just got a lot of guys carrying the groceries for Loachapoka. From Palmer to Satterwhite.
Yeah.
Seen Hart carry the ball a few times. Of course, quarterback Nelms. Line up in the pistol. Nelms. Bootleg back to this near side. Throws too low. Falls incomplete.
Had a receiver there, but again, like you said, too low.
So 28-6 is our score with 2:40 left to go here in the first half.
Looks like that was Quentin Cooks, but actually it was number 9, first time calling his name, Roderick Nelms.
Could that be a brother and brother situation there?
Yeah, got number 3, Quinjavius Nelms.
The quarterback.
Roderick. Yeah, probably have a couple sibling groups on this team.
I imagine they see each other at the family reunions, if nothing else.
Man, we're here tonight. It's big.
So that is what it's kind of I bet feels like in a lot of ways, just a big old family reunion.
Yeah, great community support here tonight for Loachapoka. Even Notasulga has brought fans here. Man, it's just good to see people out like this on a Friday night.
That's what community is about.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter which community it is, high school football on a Friday night is a great indication of the health of your community, and you can tell this is a healthy one right here.
It's been a while since I've seen a crowd like this. It may have been at a college football game, for the stands to be this deep.
Right.
This type of energy.
Wait for Troop and LaGrange.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a great game for the city.
That'll be a thick one for us. High kick. Same place. Great placement. Oh, wow. Good move on the part of Notasulga. Great hit and knocks him out of bounds, but
wow.
He had a beautiful move back here. It caused a
Tyrus Minifield. He was the kicker who made that hit. Wow.
A flag on the play. That can't be about the hit because he just hit him and took him out of bounds.
Could have been real close to a hold, but
okay, that's going to be a hold against. I was like,
Yeah. Real close to a hold right here. Number 0 made a great run. That was Chris Creighton. But again, to Noah Vale being brought back across the 50 to the 45.
These kickoffs have been just magical.
Yeah.
And they have to hit almost the same spot. And the way he's got that little backspin on it, they don't go out of bounds.
Yeah, they don't. They die on the grass. Of course, that's something else, too. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of what we see over in Troup County with Callaway. They use that pooch kick as well.
Well, it's taking what you've got and using it to your advantage. You don't have a guy that goes deep. Well, let's place it.
Yeah. Corner him and make the attack.
Twins left and right. Back to pass. Throws it. It's going to be overthrow the intended receiver.
Paul defended by Jaquan Palmer. This kid's everywhere. 2 touchdowns, breaking up passes.
Coach was happy. Got a little high five from his coach that came off.
Yeah.
Clock stops at 2:28, excuse me. Second down. You know, little things mean a lot to me. I love having a lighted down marker on the far side. That's one of the greatest things in the world. Back to pass again. Throws across the middle. Complete. First down for Notasulga.
Nice little tunnel screen there. Brought in by number 7, Nevaeh Mooney.
See, well, I'm in heaven just watching that boy play.
I like what you did with that. Say it backwards.
There you go. Make it true.
Yeah.
Almost picked off by Loachapoka.
Great play by number 15, Ethan Payne.
Second down.
We're calling the Payne boys quite a bit tonight, too.
Yeah. 15 and 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a couple of setter whites, too. We've been listed to mostly I guess the older brother.
Well, actually 7. I was saying 7 is Payne as well.
Okay. Taking a long time to huddle. Play clock takes down to 14.
Yeah.
Now go wide left and right. Looking.
Plenty of time for the first time.
Actually, now he's flushed out. Throws and falls incomplete.
Got to give coverage, give credit to the cornerbacks there. Great coverage. Quarterback for the first time had about 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball, but no receivers.
Nope. They'll roll back. Third down now. 3rd and 10. Notasulga would like to put something on the board before they go back in.
Yeah.
As Loachapoka will get the ball and to start the second half. A little bit high on the snap. Looking, and he's going to collapse.
Payne brings the pain.
The pocket goes down at the 45. They'll give forward progress to the 44.
Shamar
is a good-looking kid. They have him listed as 6'2", 245, coming strong from the defensive end.
He's a strong kid. You can tell he's been in the weight room.
Yeah. Another one of those athletes. The thing that we look for, though, is to see these kids play at the next level.
Well, we'll talk about that at halftime. I've got about 4 kids at Loachapoka that have some, like Troy and UAB looking at some of these Division II schools.
Great.
Just a quick kick. So that'll lay up. That'll be in a good spot.
Wow.
I tell you what, I'd love to see the golf team for Notasulga and for Loachapoka because they can lay it up and just it's nice there.
I'm telling you.
I know the principal's got a great golf cart. I've seen him zipping around here on it.
Yeah, he has to be careful on these sidelines, man. People are everywhere.
Oh yeah, they are.
Loachapoka was started at their own 3-yard line with 1:08 left in the first half.
Let's put it this way. We'll have to call Uber Eats to get anything from the concession stand. We ain't hit down there at halftime.
No. Get lost in the crowd.
Loachapoka back in their own deep territory. Put a man in motion, and now there'll be trips to the right side.
Will we see a deep pass?
Could be. Back at the pass, little screen. Oh, he loses the ball. Incomplete. Make sure that wasn't a lateral. So incomplete pass is what it's called. That's good.
Yeah, great defensive play by number 5 for the Blue Devils.
That was close.
Yeah, real close.
Play clock started. Incomplete pass with just a minute left to go. Hold on to that. 28-6 in favor of Loachapoka. And a handoff. Going to get about 4 or 5. Get out from the shadow of the end zone.
Yeah.
Get up to about the 10.
More conservative play by Loachapoka. Nelms listed at 5'10" at quarterback. Give him a little more room to roll back.
Yeah. Well, they really haven't done much between the tackles. Everything kind of gets on the outside of that.
Yeah.
Clock ticks down to 30 seconds. Could be our last play of the first half. Nelms waits for the play clock to tick down. I think that is what he's waiting on. Turns, makes the handoff. Notasulga going to try to pull him back.
third down. As you said, might be the last play of the half. 8 seconds, 7.
Yeah, they're not going to line up for this one.
Yeah.
They're already starting to walk out to the field house. What a great first half. And Loachapoka takes advantage of a couple of miscues by Notasulga and puts some big points on the board, 28-6. But still a lot of football to be played in the second half. We'll take a break, and you'll hear from the bands. We'll come back on a little bit before the end of halftime, talk about some scores around the area as well as some of the kids that are prospects for other places, and they have a chance to play at the next level. You're enjoying streaming football right here on NFHS.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship. You need to move when the tow trucks are on the way. White Dodge Charger, tag Trailer, and the Kia Optima. gentlemen, on behalf of Lee County Superintendent Dr. James McCoy, Principal Albert Whedon, Assistant Principal Alexis Berry, we proudly present the award-winning Loachapoka High School Mighty Marching Indians. The band is under the direction of Miss Janice Benson, Auxiliary Coordinator Candy Bird. The band is under the field direction of Head Drum Major Miracle McClendon, Drum Major Nick the Switch. Let's do this. Back and relax as the band drills the backstack by the organ. Now we will feature the 2022 Indian match as the band plays stage. Give it up for the baddest band in the land, the Loachapoka Mighty Multimedia. All right, man. We still have a Kia Optima here for two cars. Kia Optima 4-3 bag X. A Kia Optima. Hopefully it's going to show it at the moment. And we have a Kia Optima. And we have another Charger that needs to be moved. Gray Charger. Kia Optima 4-3 X. Need to move your vehicle. We need the EMTs. If the EMTs could come to the home side, 40-yard line, the EMTs, please. Again, call the EMTs to the 40-yard line on the home side, please. Fans, we'd like to take this time to remind you about Loachapoka's homecoming. We'd like to see everybody back out October 21st against Billingsley. Again, fans, please remember, homecoming, October 21st against Billingsley. If you would, please contact the school for t-shirts. Loachapoka to receive the kickoff. Start the second half.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the second half of play. 28-6 is your score. And Loachapoka will receive a nice move there. Back up the field across the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's where they'll have it first and 10.
Nice kick by Desmond Miller. Desmond Miller. Strategic kick to make sure that they can get down and tackle the receiver. Not receiver, but yeah, I guess the kickoff receiver.
Great job of the bands entertaining all the crowd. Both bands did a great job.
Yeah.
The baddest band in the land.
You can tell these guys have someone that's influencing them that played in college bands, the HBCUs.
Oh, yeah, the HBCUs, exactly. Man in motion. Hand off to that man in motion. Goes back around the right side. Little wrinkle that we didn't see in the first half. And nothing doing. A flag comes down.
Yeah.
Ja'Cory's Hart, the ball carrier.
Little wrinkle in the offense there for Loachapoka. First time we've seen that.
He really didn't execute cleanly.
No.
I think he was supposed to kind of take that as he went by the quarterback.
He had to stop, turn around.
Yeah. Timing was off on that play.
Yeah.
So hold against Loachapoka is going to back him up quite a bit. So after the loss on the down, it'll still be first down. The ball now will rest back at about the 25. Got to get all the way across the 45 for first down. Again, a little problem in the backfield. And Notasulga came to play in the second half.
I'm telling you, 69 again gets in the backfield for the Blue Devils.
Second down.
Did he play in the first half or he changed jerseys? Or wow.
He was on a couple tackles. I think we got called over here once and another time on that side there. I think we've called his name a couple other times, but he's a big kid as well. Standing beside the man-child, number 72.
Yep, man-child. So trips to the far side. Nelms will line up a single back in the backfield. Wing to his right. Back to pass. Looking. Throws across the middle. And a nice tip drill by his receiver. We just couldn't get it up and bring it to kind of do a little Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I think Minifield then saw that ball was going to be intercepted if he didn't catch it, so he made sure no one else did.
That's a great defensive play.
Great pass breakup by the receiver.
Actually, if there had been a goal out there, I think he could have slammed it.
Yeah.
He got some height on that. Wow. Tie ball game back in LaGrange, Georgia. A big reaching game for LaGrange and Stars Mill.
Yeah.
A little motion in the backfield. And a timeout called by Loachapoka.
Yeah.
You know, I think that the coaches kind of opened up the playbook and said, let's try a few things that are not really working quite the way they wanted them to.
Right. Considering how you had certain skill players, maybe 4 on Loachapoka's side that dominated that first half. They're trying to put them in different positions on the field now, but like you said, to no avail. Not as the way they drew it up.
What they were very successful with was bringing that, let's say if you're on the right side in, bringing them back to this near side, bringing them to the left with just almost like a student body left, a sweep.
Yeah.
Let him get to the corner, and really not to get to the corner and turn upfield, but cut back is where they've been so successful, coming back to the middle of the field as we've seen Notasulga over-pursue in those situations.
Yeah, getting behind Jamari Payne. They had success with Palmer in the first half running, and then in the first quarter, even Satterwhite was getting behind Payne. So we'll see. But right now, number 7, Jamari Payne is resting up on the sideline.
Here comes Loachapoka. They got a third down situation. Nelms, the quarterback, will have stacked twins left and right. Long snap count. There's the snap, turns, throws it quickly to his wide receiver, who cuts upfield, and he'll be taken out of bounds right at the 30. And it's still going to be 4th down and 20 to pick up first. I guess about 18 to pick up first down.
Yeah. Nice move by Minifield, but not nearly enough for a first down for the Indians.
Well, he made the first guy miss, which I maybe think he's going to be able to get upfield a little bit, but great job of that linebacker core to come over and pursue and bring him down.
Yeah. Chris Creighton back deep to receive the punt.
You talked earlier about a little double pass might be very effective in the way that they're doing that, especially as they stack them here. You bring the slot from the far side across the middle, he'd probably be wide open.
Yeah. Both teams are swarming to the ball.
Oh, there's the flag on the kicker.
Loachapoka is going to get that back, but to no avail. The guy needs to stop moving.
Stop moving. Yep.
It's only a 5. He ran into the kicker. He didn't hit the plant leg.
Yep.
So maybe they won't give 15.
No, it'll be a 5-yard penalty and a re-kick more than likely.
Yeah, because it'll still be 4th and over 10 yards to go, possibly about 12.
And while Loachapoka does have great confidence in their defense, Notasulga coming to play in the second half as they make them punt.
Yeah. But this is what the Blue Devils needed, time to come in, and the way the first half ended, seems like they were back on their heels, but this is what they needed to start the second half. A good defensive stand.
Hanging their heads a little bit, just didn't have the same energy they had in the first quarter.
Yeah, as we talked about 3 players on one time being hurt, players helping each other up. It seems like they had a long road ahead of them, but they've bounced back.
Well, now hold on. What did I miss? Because even a 15-yard penalty, that's like a. All right, I don't know what just happened, but
that's almost as if it was a spring game. We'll give you a free kick, give away 30 yards. I don't understand what happened then either.
But it's going to be. Well, I guess this is where the punt went to. So
went out of bounds.
Yeah,
went out of bounds.
So that's what they're going to do. They did not re-kick. I guess they declined the penalty.
Yeah.
So Notasulga around the left side. All the discussion was whether they were going to re-kick or not after the penalty, but I guess they declined it. It took the play at the 40. So
that's exactly what happened, yeah.
Sometimes you get wrapped up in one thing, forget about the most obvious thing that's taking place.
Notasulga came out with a 2-yard run there. Number 7, Neville Mooney, limps off the field unassisted.
There's a snap. Steps up in the pocket, looks, throws downfield, complete. First down yardage across the 50-yard line.
They're going to give him a first down with forward progress.
Rogers with good eye, seeing the receiver come across the middle of the field.
He's done that a couple of times tonight. First time it was for a touchdown, actually, when he threw it to Creighton.
But saw him just stepped up in the pocket. Good job of that line to keep him safe in that situation. Twins left and right, single back in the back with Rogers.
Indians showing a blitz. They back up.
Rogers going to change the play. Doesn't cause an audible. Quickly hands off. And I tell you what, that didn't work. As it was read very well by Loachapoka. I think he was hoping to make it a little bit of a delay. Maybe that them coming through might get them into the backfield too quick, over pursue, but it did not work.
But as you said, these holes, they're closing quickly tonight.
Yep. 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the far side, single wide out over this side. There's the snap. Running, looking. Rogers going to run it himself across the 50. Leonard loses the ball.
Coughs it up, but
it's going to be another Notasulga player, heads up play to get down on it. Come on now, get down on it because he really wants it.
Great play by Dorian Pollard to pick up that fumble, but again,
he had a feeling.
Yeah. Player down on the play for the Indians.
You missed that whole exchange, I tell you. I thought I had you on that one. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it if you really want it.
Yeah. Cooling the game.
You got a feeling.
Get down on it.
There you go. Thought I had you on that one.
No.
I mean, we had the OJs at the halftime. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Again, both bands played well. I sent a video to my daughter to see that we're band people. We ride in the car. We don't play the radio. We listen to YouTube bands.
Wow.
She appreciated them for being, maybe 12, 15 kids out there, but still playing. And another thing, we really had a chance to appreciate both of these schools, I think, go from 7th grade to 12th grade.
Yeah.
And you see that most in the bands. Maybe tonight, if Loachapoka scores some more, we might see the 7th graders get to play tonight.
You never do.
Yeah. That's number 71, it looks like, Jalen Hart. Possibly the brother of number 2, Jacorius Hart.
I say they're at the family reunion, if nothing else.
We all are tonight. Again, man, fans, if you're missing this, you're hearing in the background, we've had about 10 cars that are double parked, but
they're here. Everybody's here.
Yeah, everyone is here tonight.
Well, shoot, I was part of the family, too. I just went over, just pulled up a chair and started eating with folks.
I missed that part.
Twins left and right. I think they would have accepted to be a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Quarterback Rogers flushed out. They can't get a hand on him. He's going to run out of bounds. He'll lose yardage, but he stays alive.
Yeah. Well put. Couldn't add anything to that. He stayed alive.
Man, if this had been a two-hand tag, they would have had him.
Avoided the rush. Of course, on the right side over there, Jamari Payne was bearing down on him. But finally, after he could get outside, almost had some room to run, but he stepped out of bounds smartly. It's going to bring up 4th down. The ball is at the 48-yard line. Still winning the field position battle.
The punting team and punting receive team will exchange places. Need to count them. And a timeout call because I think that Loachapoka was supposed to have too many men on the field.
I think it's 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12.
That's one more than you can have
One
officially.
That's been twice tonight. First time they got called for that in the first half.
Yep.
I think the coach is up here on top of the booth with us. Scream getting the mic. Good communication.
Well, it's kind of funny. You know, the way this stadium is organized, we're fairly close to the field.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about about 30 yards from the field.
Yeah.
And we can hear the coaches down there. Don't really need the headset. Says, hey.
See, they just turned around when you said that.
Yeah. We'll joke sometimes on the radio that maybe the coaches are listening to us. And
yeah. But then the thing that I'm going to miss the most about tonight, again, as you've said, the chip shots with the kickers, how the ball is dying and inside the 5.
Hitting that grass and just rolling down.
Yeah. If we get up to the turf fields, we get 30-yard rolls.
All right, here we go. They're widening it out on the punt team. My goodness gracious. No upbacks at all.
Dangerous man. Jacarius Hart back deep.
Just a quick kick. Gets down and rolls. Coffee corner. You better get away from that. That was a dangerous play by Loachapoka just to stand around the ball like that.
Yeah. Normally, I've heard players, screaming, Peter, but he thought about picking that ball up for a second.
But look at where he rolled to, down inside the 5.
Once again, the tip shot.
Yeah, nice job.
Kicked it from, the 47, his 47.
Little coffee corner down there to the 3.
Hey, this is what they need. Defense had a defensive stop for the first series of the second half. Maybe they can get a stop now, possibly 2 points.
8:06 left to go in the third quarter play. 28-6 in favor of Loachapoka, but no scoring in the second half so far. Loachapoka with the ball, though, at the 3.
Yeah.
A couple of times they've been down here pretty deep. The shadow of their end zone.
Yeah. Overload left on the defense. Nelm back inside his own end zone.
He'll get the handoff. Trying to take it out to the right side there. Better be careful, the safety. A push.
That's what it's going to be. It's a safety.
Wow.
Yeah. Big stop there.
You were talking about a play that's going to change a little bit there.
Yeah.
That's the insult to injury play of all plays to me.
Yeah.
You give them points, and now they got to kick the ball back off to you, too. I mean, whoa.
Possibly could dig yourself in a huge hole because, again, we've seen some kicking game, but it hasn't been that effective to flip the field over again. He's going to have to punt this ball.
Plus, if they don't get the punt from the 40,
No.
you got to back it up.
Yeah, got to back it up. So, again, that play, the Blue Devils was able to stop up Satterwhite, who's been pretty much successful all night tonight, but he couldn't bounce that to the outside.
Well, we're seeing them, I think, take a little bit different angle coming through the line instead of trying to come just straight up field. They're running some stunts, sending their linemen to maybe to the right, cutting outside. Everybody was seemed to be slanting just to the right spot that time.
Yeah. Great play. They, as we said, overloading to the left side for the defense. Seems like Loachapoka ran right into the teeth of that defense for the Blue Devils.
You know, and I know this intellectually, but I forget sometimes that you're kicking from the 20.
Wow.
And that's
Punting from the 20.
that is so deep.
Yeah. Back men are almost on the 50-yard line for the Blue Devils. We have number 11, Keldrick Davis. Good to see him back. He was injured first half. And Chris Creighton.
Creighton has been effective so far in this game as well.
Yeah, he touches it. He's one of their go-getters, speedster on that team. But if it goes like we've seen it, they're going to let him kick it with the tee. So
here he goes, steps up. There's the kick. Actually, his deepest kick of the night is about taking it to 40, up to midfield.
Field by Davis.
Runs into one of his own men. It bounces around, gets across the 45, down to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Number 11 on the
Nice.
return. Takes it across the 45.
It's about a 15-yard return.
Yeah. Again, as you said, the best kick, though. Best kick tonight by Middlefield.
No hang time, just a line drive center field.
Yeah, he booted that one like he meant it. Reminds me of how they used to have the shoe with the toe bent up.
Oh, yeah.
When that ball was flipping like that.
I wish I could remember the kicker's name. I think he was with the Raiders, had that blocked off shoe. He only had half a foot.
Half a foot, yeah.
But he could boom the ball down the field.
Yeah, I remember this kid, Julian Blackman, he kicked for us. He had one of those sharp square foot boots.
Looking at the pass. Thrown across the middle. Falls incomplete. And he's popped just as soon as the ball gets there. A lot of traffic back there.
Yeah, I think the Blue Devils got away with one then. Could have been illegal procedure because the receiver, when he was going in motion, he turned up the field before the ball was even snapped. It was kind of like that rugby.
Yep. I've noticed that, and also I've noticed that right now, Loachapoka has backed up in almost a prevent defense. We really haven't seen Notasulga run the ball.
Yeah.
They've gone exclusively to the pass.
We've seen Notasulga try that slant pass all 3 times. Maybe 1 out of 4 times they've hit it, but it's still there. It's wide open.
It was a touchdown the one time they did hit it.
Yeah.
Man goes in motion back to the far side. That's 0. Rogers pump fakes, throws deep. 2 men go up. Nobody comes down with it.
Wow, great defensive play by Kamani Key. First time we called his name tonight for Loachapoka.
Timed his jump perfectly to knock it down.
Yeah, it's always key to get your head around. My key in my 2-play football career was when in my Sandlot career is when I would see the receiver's eyes get big, I know the ball is coming, so then you turn your head around.
Well, my eyes were closed. I didn't see I was the interior lineman, so please don't hit me hard.
I was a 4.5 forever speed corner.
I had lineman speed to go, boy, I tell you what.
You missed that forever?
Forever.
Yeah.
Boy, I miss it. Rogers throws across the middle. And just kind of bounces a little hop jump. You and I have seen that back in Troup County where we're from. Very, very effective, that little jump Tebow pass across the middle.
Yeah. I saw them. They tried that last night as well.
Little fellow, Teo Todd,
Yeah.
who plays for Troup High School back in LaGrange, Georgia. Tell you what, he's scored 2 touchdowns last week against Callaway.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah, the Teo Todd, Tim Tebow attack.
And bless his heart, he's not but about 5'7", 5'8", and he's got to jump sometimes to get over that front line.
You know, I thought I was going to be spoiled seeing that kid play, last night with coming down here to single A. But we've had action tonight.
Oh, gosh,
We've
the whole
had
ball
some
game.
Great action, the whole ball game tonight again.
Hard-hitting, fast guys.
Yeah, when it seemed like things were going a little different for the Blue Devils, they're back to some of those penalties that hurt them in the first half.
Yeah, 3rd and forever right now as the ball rests at the 45-yard line. 7:27 left to go in the third. 28-8 is your score in favor of the Blue Devils. There's the snap. Rogers looking to pass. Band jumps in front of him. He'll run the ball. Trying to make a guy miss. Goes out of bounds. And he's had to do that a couple of times.
Yes, sir. Quentin Cooks from one side and Jamari Payne from the other met at the sideline, forcing Rogers out.
I almost felt a little bit of frustration from Cooks because he had him set up and thought I was fixing to lay him out.
Yeah.
But he pulls up at the last minute and then steps out.
Rogers kind of, faked him like, I'm up,
But Cooks was coming.
Try to cut back in, yeah.
Looky. Here comes Cookie. He's fixing to get him.
Yeah. Payne has been in the backfield more than the running backs for the Blue Devils.
And, they jump up. Some of those guys are so big, they jump up and block the field of vision.
Yeah.
And Rogers just can't see anything down below him. So fourth down, we'll see him quick kick again. Trying to pin Loachapoka down deep. Steps up and high short this time. Not going to get to what he had before. Takes just a little roll, and a flag comes down. We're going to have a sideline again.
Now we have some extracurricular action going on.
Oh,
down
okay.
here between number 5 for the Blue Devils and 15, Ethan Payne.
Both of them with their hands up like, wasn't me.
Yeah, but they continued after the play was over here on the sideline.
Really, they were not involved in the play.
No.
That's what's so frustrating.
But I'll remain quiet on that. But you love it when the players get driven off of the field. But you got to stop the play then. Yeah. But to force a guy off the field when you're blocking him, that's what you want. That's
true.
True. Better than a pancake. But you can't continue once he's off the field to play.
Well, it's going to be Loachapoka get called with a penalty. He's pleaded his case with the official, but he don't get anything back.
Yeah. Got to give a shout out again to number 55, Jordan. Not Jordan. That's Rand Norman. He's been getting a great push as nose tackle for Loachapoka tonight, causing a lot of problems. I think he got right there at the kicker on that time. Rogers trying to kick. He had to boot that ball a little higher than he wanted to.
Well, now he'll have to turn around and go right back to his guard position on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Crowd wants more.
Been a little quiet.
Actually, a little problem trying to figure out where everybody goes here.
Yeah.
That's an audible's called. There's the snap. And Nelms tries to get to the outside.
Oh.
And good tackle.
Nice move then. Actually juked his shoes off. But number 1, Elijah Rogers, the quarterback, he's better at a quarterback than he is defensive back.
Yeah. Satterwhite actually ends up being the ball carrier. A little shuffle back there. Couldn't really tell who had the ball at first.
Yeah, made a good move. Picked up about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball is going to be marked at about the 18-yard line.
So Satterwhite in there at the tailback and kind of a pistol set. Trying to decide what to call this offensive formation. It's kind of a little diamond back there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a handoff in the middle. And this diamond pays off. Oh, Satterwhite tripped up by the 30-yard line. Oh, man. He had some open room ahead of him.
That reminds you of the veer if the guy was up a little bit closer. But like you said, it's a diamond inverted veer. Yep. 3 backs in the backfield and the quarterback in the middle. It's like he delayed, determining where he was going to hand the ball off for the runner to run.
All right, who's got the best opportunity to give me something if I hand the ball off to you? Wow, they stack it now to the right side, almost like an I. And they cut inside on the play instead of the outside.
Straight up the middle.
And Satterwhite, still on his feet, makes 3 guys miss, just littering white shirts down the field as he'll get across the 45.
I tell you, man, it doesn't matter when or where number 69 for the Blue Devils gets his hands on you. He's going to sling you down almost as if he's saying, no more running for you. Yeah. Picks up, Loachapoka goes across the 50-yard line. Satterwhite finally brought down at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Indians. Lining up in that 3-man backfield again. This time stopped at the line of scrimmage. Different runner, Quentin Brooks. I guess Satterwhite was taking a break, taking a breather. Quentin Brooks gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Loachapoka.
39.
So second 11. Tight spots. Tight split, excuse me. Into the line of scrimmage on the right side. You know, Fred, it's almost like a whole different offense is being run than the first half.
They have 3 backs there, and they've never been in the same formation yet.
Nope.
At any down.
They'll start off with that diamond, and they'll move it around.
That's some of that old school 2004 10-0 championship team lineup.
They whispered in there, hey, this was real good for us. I'll try this.
Coach, this is what we used to do.
Back in the day.
Inverted veer. This time, Nelms keeps it, said he wants some of the action.
And he gets across the 30 and had an opportunity to pick up more, but kind of grabbed his ankle at the last minute. That should be enough for a first down.
It is. Shoestring tackle on Nelms. I mean, he's called his own number a couple times tonight.
And that's really been the way. They're not hitting the Loachapoka. It's little grabs of the ankle or the knee. And this time, look at big guy.
Refused to go down.
Man, Payne delivering the Payne around that right side.
I can imagine the conversation went this way. Coach, I've been blocking all night. Give me the ball.
And he goes around that right side.
It's going to be a penalty over on the far sideline on the 25.
He just kept on. He didn't really care. He kept on. I'm going to at least go in the end zone.
Yeah. The body language for the Blue Devils is like, we don't have an answer, but they're fortunate. They're going to get a penalty to go their way.
Again, if you drop the forward, tighten.
You know, they've had almost a season's worth of penalties, both teams in this first half of the game tonight.
Easily, both teams have given up 100 yards. Easily.
And there's never a good time for a penalty, but it seems like you get a big momentum play and it comes right back.
Yeah. But fortunately, we've been fortunate up here calling the game. It hadn't stressed the game out.
No, it has not. Let's put it this way. Ain't nobody go home.
No, not a soul. You still got 200 people outside the game watching.
Yeah. So handoff on the left side. Just really running you call it a veer a little while. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Number 1, Palmer takes it on the left side.
Bring 2 backs into the hole with a pulling tackle and just push them on down.
Yeah. Lining up behind him, getting as much as you can. Those 2 backs go through the hole first.
Yep.
Finding whether it's linebackers or even safeties. Just put your hat on somebody and block them.
You pop an end out, and then the next guy takes out the second man up.
Yeah.
I think that's going to pick me up this forward tighten he's talking about.
Yeah. They're being very gracious.
Move your dang car. Loachapoka down inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. That's who's short of the first down.
Again, if you drop a forward tight, tag Alabama or IBBY, please move your car.
Looks like he'll just call him by name.
Yeah. Hey, Ribby, come get your truck. Man, not a lot there. They're kind of stalling out with the offense. Fourth down now.
Nice defensive stand there for the Blue Devils.
I go back to the single back with Satterwhite beside him and let him go on that outside with the cut back and spin.
Yeah. It's no thought whether they're going for it or not.
Oh, no.
4th and 4.
And a timeout call.
I think we had Payne then trying to check himself out the game. He said, never mind, but Coach gave him a breather.
Yep.
Man, this third quarter's been slow, but it's 2:11 left already.
It is loyal. I think it's really a lot of running. We had the Notasulga was throwing the ball, so that stops the clock a lot.
Yeah.
But these penalties have stopped the clock a lot, too.
Yes, it has. And then, as we said, game time was an hour later than we would normally be in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Still got another whole quarter.
Yeah, my son just called me and said, Dad, what time are you going to be home? I said, just don't put the chain on, son. That's all I got to say. Don't put the chain on.
I know, right? I'll call you when I get on the street so the dog doesn't bite me.
Oh,
man, it's great. But great to be down here. You know, as you said, no one has left the ball game yet. The crowd on both sides is still as thick as it was in the first quarter. Looks like in the far distance you can still see smoke in the air from the barbecue grills.
You know what I love? Fred, you back behind us, they got a baseball field.
Yeah.
And what's so beautiful is watching these kids play football back behind this thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they want to come to the ball game, because they get to play some football.
Yeah, they're sixth graders. Next year, I'll be on varsity.
And they have wadded up some cups and have turned them into footballs. Notasulga losing yardage, so that fourth down play does not go. So they'll turn it over on downs. And Notasulga with another big. I tell you what, what a heck of a defensive play.
Yeah.
The Notasulga, they scored the safety earlier, got them to 2 points to make it 28-8. They just can't get their offense moving, but their defense is playing well.
That touchdown callback turned out to be huge for the Blue Devil defense. On that play was Thea's Fountain, making a stop for a loss. He's going to turn the field around and give it back to the Blue Devils to try to score.
There is a fountain filled with loss there.
Field with a loss.
If his name was Emmanuel, it would be Here we go. Wow, Rogers with a broken play. Looks like he tried to hand off somebody. Nobody was there. Took 2 steps and was down.
There's Jaquan Palmer on the tackle coming off the left side for defensive tackle. Actually, a linebacker.
I worry saying some of my stuff too loud because I got the Notasulga coaches, and they're substantial gentlemen.
Yeah.
I don't want to make nobody mad, you know.
Likewise on this side. We got Loachapoka on this side.
So we're right in the middle of things.
Yeah.
We came up to the roof so we didn't get in trouble, and now here we are.
I heard him tell some of the kids earlier, I'm locked in, don't say anything to me. So make sure I don't look his way.
Rogers, who's been in there all night long, didn't come off on defense or offense, throws the ball downfield. Oh, man, had a receiver at about the 37-yard line.
Would have been a nice gain if he could have brought that in. He's been number 5 all night. We don't have him on the roster.
That's Tatum. Walter Tatum. Isn't that 5?
That's 6.
Well, my eyes aren't any good. That's right. I'm going to call him that.
We'll call him 6. 3rd down and 12.
One of those bugs we had flying around just landed in my mouth.
For the Blue Devils. I might need to put my glasses on. One tried to hit me in the eye.
Protection. Rogers. Got that rush coming in. Throws it way downfield. That's going to be intercepted.
It is.
Picked off. And bound back up the field is Satterwhite. And he'll get to the 50-yard line. But as soon as that ball came out of his hands, I thought somebody fixed to intercept this thing.
Yeah, made a huge break on the ball. Longest pass completed tonight. Unfortunately, it's to the wrong team.
That's not going to make your stats look great, are they?
Finally got a ball out there that he didn't short arm, but it's picked off. Loachapoka will start 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
You know, if you get that sort of height, you've got to have a lot more velocity to get the ball downfield.
They've been throwing up prayers pretty much all night, though. These balls are just throwing it up there, hoping your receiver can run underneath it.
Well, particularly, though, he'll throw to the single set side instead of the trip side. It seems like you throw to the trip side, just somebody run up under this thing.
Yeah.
So Loachapoka with great field position here at the 50.
Number 19 in, a new fresh jersey. Running back.
And a great jump by Notasulga. Ball is thrown complete. Just
there he goes.
Up.
And there he goes.
This could be it. Another touchdown for Palmer. And Jaquan Palmer, when he gets the ball on this outside, he's gone. Hart, excuse me.
Yeah, Jacorius
Hart. Man, I got to get better glasses. Jacorius Hart is who I meant to say. Man. Palmer's a good player, too, but Hart was the one that scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he did that the first half, man. It's like when he gets the ball, he just needs a step, just a single step. His first step is dangerous, but if he gets that on you, he's off to the races.
Tell you what now, credit to Nelms. He was going down and got that ball out.
Yeah. Great awareness to get the ball to Hart for a touchdown, 50-yarder.
See if they try the 2-point conversion. Back to the left side.
Number 19 runs it in.
And in they go. So 48 seconds left in the third. Finally got some scoring for Loachapoka. And a night that they wanted to dominate, they're doing it 36-8.
Yeah, giving the fans what they paid to see, and then the 200 that's outside that didn't pay.
And no telling who's in the woods.
Yeah, in the pasture.
I tell you what a well-lit field, too, this is.
Yeah, it is.
Not a dark spot. I just looking around, I can see everything really from goal line to goal line.
Yeah, no shadows on the field. And it's a good field. The kids aren't tripping, you know, where sometimes divots or holes are in the fields when we go with the grass fields. But kids have been pretty.
You can tell the drains well, too. We don't see any spots in the middle that are already churned up because we had a lot of rain back early in September and end of August.
Seems like, though, they've been patching up some stuff. You see a couple places where the grass is growing. But, again, beautiful stadium tonight.
They take care of their stuff. They do.
Number 8 again, back deep.
Very familiar. Loachapoka kicking off.
Metafield. He's been busy tonight at least 6 times.
He'll step up. Kick that kick. Consistent. Lays up. Picked up by Notasulga. Oh, whoa, my goodness gracious. Hitting, wrapped up, brought down to 30.
Talking about kids playing double ways. 19 again coming down, just ran in the 2-point conversion, and now coming downfield to make the tackle on the kickoff. He and number 58, Jordan Rudolph.
Who's a lineman with great speed to get down there.
Yeah. You said it earlier, though, Jack. These kids are just great athletes.
They have to be.
You're fortunate. It's just year after year you reload. You're getting brothers on the same team, and cousins are probably out there playing the whole family at the family reunion.
They'll break the huddle, and Notasulga will try to get something on the board as they get ready to go into the fourth quarter. And a handoff. Running play, and Loachapoka reads it out well.
Yeah, inside running by Notasulga. Picks up about 2 yards. Run was by number 4, Dorian Pollard.
I'm not sure of my Alabama rules. 36-8. Don't know if that's a wide enough margin for a running clock in the fourth quarter or not.
Yeah, it's only, 28?
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Of course, as we mentioned, the folks they leaving, they're going to stay get all this they get.
See one of the players over here on the sideline for Loachapoka. Appears to be injured on crutches, has ice in that groin area. That's a tough one.
Don't want to talk about that.
No.
That's the end of the third quarter play. We got one more to go. 36-8 in favor of Loachapoka. I hope you're enjoying our streaming broadcast here on NFHS.
And our member students, while you enjoy these outstanding events, please give all student athletes your positive support and encouragement.
We into the fourth quarter of play, 36-8 in favor of Loachapoka Indians. And it's Notasulga with the ball. Rogers looks, throws a little bit high. And I'm not sure if it's broke it up or looks like he's broke it up. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, finishing up just like he started in the first quarter. Ethan Payne playing great defense over on the corner. Tell you, Dave, if ever there was a time that the Blue Devils needed a break, now is it.
Yeah.
Now is the time to begin.
Well, just right now they want a first down. Let's get the ball deep. Let's flip the field. Let's give Loachapoka something to work on.
Yeah.
Rogers has a man that catches across the middle. There's a first down. Hey, maybe that's the little spark they need
Yeah.
to put something on the board.
Neville Mooney on the screen.
Yep.
Nice little tunnel. Well, slant. Not screen. Slant.
Slant,
play there.
yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to correct you.
Yeah.
I'm not Quay. I'm not going to correct you.
We got. Shout out to my partner, Quay Body.
Twins left and right. Rogers got some pressure, flushed out to the right side. Going to have a hold on that play.
Throw it away, get rid of it.
And he's going to get him out of bounds, but he's going to come back as they got a flag down there.
Yeah. Couple flags thrown there right when they cross the 50-yard line. Okay, now the flags begin.
We got too much going right. Got to back up.
Tell you, that's been the story all night, seems like.
But here's the thing, something I love about coaches in high school. You know what's going to happen? Is these guys are going to come back, going to get dressed, going to go home. They're going to have a day off tomorrow. But these coaches are going to watch this film tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight, yeah.
And they're going to have the kids watching it with them on Sunday. They're going to reset and get ready for the next ball game.
Exactly. Again, for the Blue Devils, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yep.
You know, we've been there before. Nowhere to go but up for them. If nothing changes, they won't get that first victory that they were seeking. But again, although we've seen good football as far as offense for Loachapoka, they still have some room as well.
Sure, a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
You know, you and I, again, we mentioned we're from the LaGrange, Georgia, Troup County area. West Georgia, we're right here on the East Alabama side. You know, a team like LaGrange High School, perennial powerhouse in the state of Georgia, went through some tough years.
Yeah.
And there's a whole generation of kids that don't know the winning side of being a LaGrange High School Granger, but they're starting to kind of rediscover some of that right now. And tough ball game that they've got going on, a regional game there in LaGrange. Got me without my glasses on.
Wow.
Oh, man, tough loss, 25-24 in overtime. Man.
Yeah, tough loss, man. As you were saying, I work at a middle school there in LaGrange, and some of the guys that we have about 8 of the teachers at my school that are coaches on the high school staff. Mm-hmm. They have no history of losing to LaGrange. Yeah. So when we talk about the rich winning history, they look at me like deers in headlights. Like, what are you talking about?
You know, you got a former national champion back in '91.
Yeah.
This was an incredible legacy of championships in the state of Georgia, like a Valdosta and LaGrange. That, both thought of it in that same way.
And it means nothing to them, just like tonight. You know, Notasulga coming in with a huge advantage in this history of rivalry. But tonight, the tails of the coin is turned.
Loachapoka taking every advantage that they can.
Yeah.
And you better believe if they get a shot, they'll put more points on the board. 36-8 with 11:11 to go there, not running clock. So right up the middle of the field goes the quarterback Rogers on a third down play. I'll bring a fourth down. He'll have to quick kick it away again.
Yeah.
The ball carrier takes up the middle for no gain.
Fourth down, ball under 45. Back deep is the threat. Hart again for Loachapoka.
Well, that's also part of the beauty, for tonight. We saw them recognizing the 2012 team that played so well for Loachapoka to go back and remember those guys.
Yeah.
Remember those teams that brought that success so these younger folks know, oh, wait a minute, now we did do this back in this day.
Yeah.
We did have, and I know that guy.
It gives kind of a validation for these guys. They're in the stands, they're screaming to the players, but now that they've seen, okay, you've been there, you know what you're talking about.
Well, I might have to listen to you.
Exactly.
When I go to the doctor, when I go to the dentist, when I go to get my car worked on, oh, you're the guy that played on that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There's the kick. Just a quick kick. Takes a roll for Notasulga. Now Loachapoka picks it up. Oh, big block. Did he get across? No, they're going to bring it back. Yeah, he's going to run to the end zone, but it's going to come back. A block freed him up.
Yeah.
But he did not get his head across.
Blindside block by it's going to be I'm not going to call his name out there, but, yeah. It was a good block, but you can't do that. The rules have changed now for the safety of the kids.
Yep.
Got to get your head out front.
So, but Hart has the one called back. Another time where he just got to him open field and you're just not going to stop him when he gets there.
80 yards.
But he had one man just about get a hand on him, and he got blown up. And if he could have just gotten his helmet a little across those front shoulder pads,
Yeah.
would have been fine. But he just caught him a little bit too far, much on the backside, and the official was right there on top of it.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole stadium was right on top of it.
Easy play to make for the officials.
You got to throw him a bone every once in a while.
Yeah. Great ball game here. Still get 9:51 left in the fourth quarter. Loachapoka is going to have to try to score the old-fashioned way.
At the same time, though, they get Hart on the outside with some open room, and you don't know what can happen.
Yeah, they tried that at the beginning of the third quarter, bringing him across in motion, but him being so fast, he had almost stopped.
Yeah, he got there too quick.
Yeah.
So we'll see what kind of offense Loachapoka brings now.
Yeah.
And it's a misnomer to say you're going to bring in the young guys at this point because there's really nobody else to bring out. You're just going to bring out your team.
Yeah, he's just going to bring the seventh graders in now. But this is a time that you can work on your passing game.
That's true. There's a handoff. They're going to try to get to the corner, turn upfield. Good job by Notasulga to bring Satterwhite down. They're really stretching the ball well to the outside.
Yeah, going from sideline to sideline. Both teams have all night been able to stop that big play from breaking to the outside. That was number 2, Jamon McReynolds on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
9:21 left to go in this contest. 36-8 in favor of the Indians of Loachapoka.
Loachapoka with trips wide. Single receiver on the right.
And that's going to be a delayed game if they're not careful.
Now
Thrown down the field and way overthrows the intended receiver.
Inadvertent contact as Hart then was running up the back of the defensive back with good coverage. Ball was overthrown.
Yep. Good no call there.
Yeah. Of course, we're on Loachapoka side. Every time they want everything called.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
We have to remain impartial, I guess.
Have to. Tonight, yes.
Tonight, yeah.
No we, no us. We'll get back to that next week.
All right, here they come. Twins left and right. Back to passes Nels. Nels across the middle. Oh, my. He had a receiver wide open who could have taken that to the house.
Yeah. Seems like then the Blue Devils brought the house. But Nelms was able to get that ball out there just over the fingertips of Roderick Nelms.
Nelms to Nelms. That's going to make Sunday dinner real good.
Tonight. Man, I was wide open. You overthrew me.
Get your room.
This is my room. You're my brother.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Get your bunk.
Yeah, man. That's the first time I saw that, though. It's going to be a fourth down. Again, we have number 8 lining up in his own end zone.
He'll step up. It gets a kick. Whoa, it's going to come up here. And that's a short kick right there now.
He's going to keep walking. He's still walking. He's still walking. He's still walking. He's still walking.
Whoa. He'll say it went to the 20?
Yeah, the ball's going to go out at the 20-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, I looked up and I thought, do we need to protect the camera?
I came close to saying it was as if the Blue Devils gave him a free kick, but I guess they had something in their mind that we didn't know about. Shanking it, they get the ball 1st and 10 at the 20.
So Notasulga with another opportunity. We'll see what they do with it.
Yeah.
And that's really been the key all night. You get the opportunities. Think about it. They've had some great field position.
Yeah. Great chance right now to do something that no other team has done thus far this season.
Put 2 scores on them.
And score more than 12.
Yep. I guess it'd be 3 scores with the same.
Yeah, 3 scores.
Snap to Rogers. Rogers hands the ball off to his tailback, who's just ridden down from behind.
Yeah, brand new back. We're calling number 21 for the first time. No, we call Fountain. Yeah. We caught him on defense, though. That time pouncing on the carry for no gain.
Ball carrier tackling for no gain. Second down, Notasulga.
Tell you what, good job by the defensive tackle trying to catch his number. I think he's 21. I don't have him on the roster. But he did a great job of bringing him down from behind.
Yeah. He certainly did. 21, running down 21.
So just going to match up numbers for the rest of the night.
That is my favorite number.
Throw it to the corner. Going up for it. And a penalty down there.
Pass interference for the first time tonight, number 15. Didn't make the proper play on the ball. Is called for defensive pass interference.
I saw 2 flags to fly.
It's going to be, 15 yards?
Should be a goal situation.
Yeah. It's going to take him down to the 5.
An and goal. All right, so first and goal for just inside the 10. Long snap count. Roll a wing to the left side.
Still 10 on the play clock. Movement on the right side for the Blue Devils.
Bless their hearts. All right, guys, we got in the red zone. Here we go. Oh, there's a penalty.
Oh, man.
$7:48 left to go. 36-8 is your score. They'll break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Twins left and right. The baddest band in the land playing over there.
Yeah.
Throw it to the corner again and just blocked him out.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't even close.
Didn't even get his head around. just pushed the receiver out of bounds.
I'm going to stall block you out of bounds. Good Lord.
Negating all the great off defensive play that he did all night.
So that's going to be half the distance.
Yeah. Probably be at the, 7?
Well, better than a touchdown.
At least he didn't score.
Yeah.
No, it's not at least he didn't score, sir.
Well, just turn him around and make a break for the ball.
Yeah.
It's coming up high.
Easy. It's easy for me to say up here, but kids on the field, if you get your head around, at least you can see the ball coming. You can make a break on the ball.
They got talent. We don't. Come on.
You become the receiver. Because he's underneath.
Yeah.
He's underneath.
He had the position.
Had better position to catch the ball than the receiver.
Man goes in motion from the far side. A throw behind the intended receiver. Bring up third down.
Looking at this team and the way the breaks have been going tonight, possibly the 7th game of the season, a lot of these mistakes won't be made, I think. I think they just need to get a little more timing underneath them, a little more practice.
You would hope that would begin to clear up as the season progresses.
Because you see spurts. They're not a terrible-looking team, but, again, just can't get the continuity together on offense. They'll
slip in wide, left and right again. Stayed in the same formation pretty much the whole second half. Rogers, pump fakes. Now he'll throw again. Got a man in the end zone. Did you make the reception? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Notasulga.
Wow. They've done what no team has done before. Scored three times.
Well, and, they're not junk points. That's the first team D out there. And, and I'll be honest, in some of the ball games we've seen lately, 7:29, they're still in this contest.
Nice play by Dorian Pollard to bring that catch in. Again, got to give that kid credit. Nice throw there by Rogers. Nice catch by Pollard.
A couple of miscues here and there, and you got to watch out. Notasulga could get back in this ball game. So Loachapoka needs to make something happen when they get the ball back. Rogers rolls around, looks, throws it, and it's intercepted. But that's not going to be a big deal there.
Yeah, 2-point conversion, intercepted by number 19.
All right, so we got 7:29 left to go in this contest. 36-14 As Notasulga pulls a few points on the board. We'll see what happens in just a moment.
Loachapoka 36, Notasulga 14.
Dang it, take that.
Me too. It's gonna make my ride home long.
I was really hoping to see the rain come down less than needed.
Yeah.
Like the rain. I thought that would have been awesome. 7:29 left to go in this contest. Everybody kind of taking their time getting back to kicking the ball off.
Yeah.
No play clock being run here.
22-point lead for Loachapoka.
So y'all got to realize us Georgia boys, it's 10:38, not 9:38.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like they're lining up for some type of trick play here. I can see
Try
it.
anything at this point.
They break out the huddle. Desmond Miller lining up for the kickoff for the Blue Devils.
He'll step up. There's the kick. Short kick. And I guess an attempt at an onside, kind of. But it really didn't have the pop on it. It needed to be an onside.
Yeah, Kamani Key catches that and goes down.
Great field position for Loachapoka.
Yeah. Yep. Hat goes off again to that young band
Yep.
for Notasulga.
They're making a lot of good noise over there. Of course, now the baddest band of the land here for Loachapoka.
Yeah.
Strong as well. But you're right, just a small, almost ensemble, not really a full band. Look, no woodwinds in that band. That's all brass, too.
All brass. And the thing I love is you get what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do what they do well.
Loachapoka is going to run with two tights, and they could run into the end zone. Oh, my gosh. 19 for Loachapoka.
Yeah.
Almost broke one.
Yeah. We saying normally we say shoestring tackles, but that was by the thread, the last thread on the back of his jersey.
You got the aglet on that shoelace.
Yeah. Nice run there by number 19. Picks up 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Loachapoka from the 35.
And a nice cut inside to pick up about 4 more yards. So it should have been really a broken play to this right side is cut back inside.
Yeah, it's going to be holding. The first flag is going to be holding. We got another flag late. More than likely it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct.
We'll see what that marks out to be. $6:57 left to go. 36-14 is your score. They'll sort it out here.
Looks like everybody's slowing down now, huh?
Yep.
Fisher's taking the time to sort out through all the laundry that's on the field.
So there's 5. Back.
See what the white hat says. Holding against Loachapoka.
Personal foul against Notasulga.
So after that, that'll be a 5-yard gain.
Yeah. Net 5.
Net 5. So going to walk that off first, turn around and go back.
And run it back down. All right.
First down, Loachapoka.
It's going to be first down and about 8 for Loachapoka. Ball at the 32-yard line. Mills takes a snap.
Back to 19. 19. Great cut in the middle. Tell you what, where's this kid been all night?
Yeah.
He is running excellent.
Has a great cutback. He did that a second ago before the flag was thrown, but great move by 19. Chains are moving now. Ball's going to be marked at the 18-yard line for Loachapoka.
And Loachapoka did a great job. Notasulga Sending a big guy in that backfield.
Number 69 again. He's made about 5 big tackles
Wow.
tonight. Yeah. At least I've counted 5, maybe more. We're calling him 69 fans because his name is not listed on the roster that we have. But again,
It's not like we don't want to call him.
right.
Back to the line of scrimmage, second down and 11. Long 11, short 12. Rolling out. Nails finds an open receiver. Down into the end zone. Touchdown for Loachapoka.
Nice bootleg play there. Nelms just rolled out, and it seems like they forgot about this side of the field on the defense.
Well, Payne said, look, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm standing here by myself. I'll just take it on the end zone.
One good block by Hart, and he walked pretty much in the end zone.
Untouched.
They continue to score.
So it's going to add a little bit more to that play, to that scoreboard.
Yeah.
And 19 going to get a chance to go after it, but actually he gets to the corner, dives inside.
And dives into. Oh, they say his knee hit the ground.
Great effort by that young man.
Yeah, awesome effort. Awesome effort, but to no avail. The score remains, it's going to be 42. They haven't put it on the scoreboard yet. It's going to be 42-14. Yeah.
42-14. We're down to 5:54. So we could be seeing a running clock at this point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. They've outscored their totals. They had scored 120 points in 4 games. That was about 30 points a game, and now at 42. They had a big game last week as well.
Yep.
I think when they played Central, scoring over 40 points. So, again, Loachapoka got some great momentum going. If nothing changes, this will bring them to 5-0, 3-0 in region.
Well, and ultimately that's what it means. And it's a region victory. It's going to really help you as the season progresses.
Yeah.
It's all region games from here on out for Loachapoka. And they've got their sights set on winning a region here this year.
Yeah.
Undefeated at this point in the season, 5-0. And also, if they can correct some of their mistakes, they've got a lot of great skilled players. I've been real proud of these interior linemen.
Yeah.
Who played all night both ways.
I was going to look at the schedule and see when they were going to come closer to the Georgia line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've already played Verbena, haven't they?
They've already, no. Who's this we're looking at here?
There's the kick. Make sure we got the right schedule.
Yeah.
And here comes Notasulga bringing it up. And finally, they'll wrap him up, a little rugby scrum at the 25-yard line.
It's number 11, Davis, stopped at the 25. But we're looking at
all right, let's see down here. That's the Notasulga roster there for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So
they played Lynette earlier. This is one. Yeah, they played Verbena already.
Yep. And then
14-0 now. Central Haneyville. I don't know of any of that. They'll be off next week. Then they have Calhoun and 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 more games. They have two open days. So, yeah, again, a great chance to win the region the way they're playing now.
Notasulga hands the ball off to the line, gets up near the 30-yard line. Clock continues to tick. 42-14 is your score right now. We're so thankful you joined us tonight on the live stream. NFHS.
Great football tonight.
And the quarterback going to pull it, running a bootleg on the right side. He'll get the first down and then go out of bounds the far side, stop the clock.
Nice read option.
It really was. And bootlegged it about to the empty side.
Yeah.
Had no blocking over there, but no pursuit either.
No pursuit. Got that one block. He may have could have stayed in bounds. Who knows?
Well, and you got to appreciate the effort that young man's doing. He's got beat up all night long and on both sides of the ball, but continues to give great effort.
He has not stopped. Great athletes again on both sides of the ball.
Twins to this near side, twins to the far side. Rush will hand the ball off on a slight delay.
Yeah.
Gets to the 41-yard line.
Again, bouncing again, still hard running, picking up 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
42-14 is our score. And also, we're going to try to put some trash points here on the board late in this contest.
Yeah.
Something to talk about in the film session.
Yeah. Regardless of the score, you always want you guys to fight to the end.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing tonight.
There's a snap, a little bit low, picked up. Rogers will pop to the outside, throw it, hit as he throws, and driven out of bounds and down.
No flag on the play. A play like that, though, we saw in the first play of the game. Similar play.
Yep.
Picked up no yards. 3rd down. I don't want to say what we haven't seen this series, but I don't want to jinx them.
He did go out of bounds. Actually, an incomplete pass stopped the clock, so 4:16. You don't have to hurry. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Don't get a delay game penalty, my lord.
Yeah. Didn't want to jinx him.
There we go. Waits now. He looks. Man in his face. Rolls right. And tell you what, just a 3-man rush by Loachapoka, and it is so effective.
It's been all they needed tonight.
Golly.
I tell you, Payne has been in the backfield again more than the Blue Devil running backs.
And, that might get a hurry, depending on how they rate things. But that doesn't always show up on the stat book to be back there to cause that kind of confusion. You may say, well, hey, he only had so many tackles. Well, you're throwing the ball every time. You're not going to get a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
It's going to be incomplete passes.
Yeah. That hurry stat has been pounding up for number 7 Payne tonight.
Quick kick.
No one back
It's
deep
down.
for Loachapoka.
Yep. It'll roll into a stop at about the 23.
Hart came up on the coverage that time instead of going back deep.
All right, so we're about 4 minutes to go. 42-14. Does Loachapoka take his foot off the gas, or do they see what they can do with it?
Both teams are walking, dragging. Seems like no morale on either side, but again, it's been a good game.
Folks actually are starting to head to the cars now. Got a lot of mom and daddies still here, but
yeah.
Aunts and uncles have gone on home.
The faithful.
Yeah.
The faithful remain.
Well, they got to take them home. They got to put their ride. So,
man, finally you can see spots over in the parking lot across the street there. But it's been jam-packed tonight.
Yeah, I bet getting out of here was tough.
Yeah. And this was amazing, for it to be grass out there. These kids have on all white jerseys and all white pants with a blue streak, but
you still see it.
Still, yeah.
The throw by Loachapoka complete down the right side. This time that is Palmer running the ball.
Yeah. Palmer, number 4, goes down. He gets back up. Grabbed his hamstring there as if he had a cramp, but he's back up. He's going to stay in the ball game.
Just watching Chris Grayton walk over and help out one of his players, and just a real nice leadership moment as hey guys, look, I know we're down, but get up. Let's finish this thing strong. Let's keep our heads up.
Let's finish strong. Making sure all the time is running off the clock. Play clock is at 12. Loachapoka not in a hurry to call the next play.
And there's the center white breaking through, dragging the guy, and he's gone. And it's not like there were not opportunities. 3 different guys had a chance to get him.
Yeah, but he's a load to bring down. 54-yard scamper.
That's what I would do right there.
Yeah.
If I had missed the way that young man missed, I would be down with a cramp. Coach, just as they got to me, just cramped up.
Yeah. I locked my body locked up, Coach.
Charlie Horse. Horse.
But again, you said it, though, in the call on the play. He ran through, broke 2 tackles, dragged the kids for another 2 yards, and off to the house for about 25 yards. he has another gear, it seems like.
It really does.
Has another gear. When he makes contact, it's like it makes him mad. And
He doesn't look like he's going that fast across the line of scrimmage, but he gets a little open field and just gone.
Yeah, hit the Jets.
And this particular, our vantage point to see him run this time really showed that speed.
Yeah. And like you said, we're right here on top of the fans. You heard someone scream out, "There he goes."
There you go. He gone.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hope this young man's going to be okay. You don't want to see anybody hurt late in the contest like this.
No, you really don't. They're stretching him out right now for a cramp, and one of the only reasons that we're still talking. But again, that's number two.
He's popping up.
Jamon McReynolds. We've called his name tonight, but he's walking off under his own power, no assistance.
And I mentioned number 0 a minute ago, Chris Creighton. He was the one standing in watch with him. Make sure he's going to be okay. Give him a little pop on the back.
Yeah.
Let him know, hey, we're pulling for you, buddy.
He's a senior. That's the kind of leadership you want on your team.
Yeah. He'll go far.
Yeah. Yep. Scoring one of the touchdowns for the Blue Devils tonight. 2-point conversion. Nam keeps it, throws it over to Palmer.
Palmer will take it.
It's good.
Yeah, Palmer doing all the work this time.
Man, they clicked the 50 spot tonight.
That's the most they've scored all season long.
Yeah.
50-14 with 3:09 left to go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, y'all hustle up. Let's kick this ball off. Let's run this clock. But you know, it's still been a tough ball game. As while they're celebrating, they feel good. It's still a muted celebration. They're not hyped. They're not jumping up. They're not looking at the crowd. They're finishing the contest.
Yeah. It's a goal. Okay, we did this, but now we still got more to do.
Yep.
Yeah. This is how what you said, win good.
Yep.
Yeah. Know how to win.
Well, because you don't start the season going, well, unless you're Alabama, Auburn, you don't start the season going, I got to beat Alabama, I got to beat Auburn. Yeah. You start the season going, I want to win the region. Yeah. And then I want to make it to the playoffs. But this is a big step towards that tonight.
You know that Loachapoka had this game circled.
Oh, yeah.
Again, battle for Highway 14.
Well, and also the dominance that Notasulga has had over the years in this contest.
Yeah. They had this one circled. They came out and played great football tonight on both sides of the ball. There's
that kick. Nice and high. Up to the 30.
Wow.
A nice run back to the 40. And, that's my preference, Fred, is to see a kid just take the ball, get a field.
Yeah.
He got 10 yards in the time it would have taken him to get 3 if you run east to west.
Keldrick Davis, at some point when you run up the middle, if you get to the last guy, let it be the kicker. Make a good move on him and run to the corner.
That kicker's made some plays tonight, too.
Yeah. Now, tonight.
I don't know if I want to get hit by the kicker.
Yeah, we saw the kicker tonight almost knock a kid's helmet off. Both sides. Minifield and number 8.
Well, you really think about with things like this, there's not a weak kid on the field.
Yeah.
They're all working hard. Rogers hands the ball off to his tailback, and not a whole lot there. So it's not a flag. I just saw fly.
Yeah, you saw a flag with 2:55.
2:55, and a flag flies in a 50-14 ball game.
Yeah.
That's a young group of you people coming up with some clean black jerseys on. So they've unleashed the sidelines on the Loachapoka side.
Yeah.
I think they'll have to do some counting to make sure they get all the people off the field. Yep, coach just said, you come back on.
Oh, face mask. Okay.
Oh. All right, so Notasulga actually gets a positive.
We got 11 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
All right, they're rolled out to this near side. And, oh, my goodness, there's a big old tackle.
Number 9, a fresh jersey, Roderick Nelms. One of the Nelms brothers.
Nelms been more than that wide receiver, gets in on defense.
Yeah.
And they strung him out just enough for him to make a great tackle in the open field.
Yeah, new running for it. Notasulga, number 22 on that play. Kid's still fighting, but he was running the wrong direction that time.
kind of came out in the middle going, okay, which way do I go?
Yeah. There you go. No
Nice opening for Notasulga around the right side. He got the first down and more. Still on his feet. Fighting. He'll get all the way down to the 30.
Yeah.
And he had a long way to go to get that first down, but he got it.
That's Desmond Miller. We've been talking about how tough the kickers were.
Yep.
He serves as the kickoff guy. Clock still runs. 147, 146 left in the fourth quarter.
Hand off again, go around the right side. Pick up about 2, maybe 3, second and 7.
Still running this guy. Let's see, what number 24? He is a ninth grader. Getting a lot of action tonight, so there's hope yet for the running backs of the Blue Devils.
I was looking at both teams really are a good mix of juniors and seniors.
Yeah, good mix. So we were saying Notasulga had a lot of guys graduate last year.
Yep. It changed the whole dynamic of their team.
Yeah, you can tell the youth that's out there.
Yep. Officials let them run a little bit, and they'll get down. They'll move the let's see, down third down to about 4.
Offensive line got behind the quarterback on that play. Looks like number 6, Walter Tatum. Tatum gets in. You called his name earlier.
Yeah.
Got him in there. Might be the final play of the contest, it seems like.
Yep, down to 34 seconds. They'll only have to snap it one more time, and that'll be it. Twins this near side. They'll roll making trips now. And he's going to throw it to the end zone. And double coverage. Picked off. That's going to stop the clock.
At the 1. Picked off. You know he had to try. He had goal line in his eyes, although he was in his own end zone. That was number 23 on the interception there. Kamani Key, we've called his name tonight. It's going to seal the deal.
Well, he's thinking, hey, I can catch this and I can get an interception in my book.
Yeah. Wow. The coach just got a Gatorade bath. Yeah, you know that this was a big game for Loachapoka. They gave the coach a Gatorade bath.
Yeah, it means a lot to these folks.
Yeah.
I've been emailing all week with the coach and with the principal and AD. He was so excited about us getting a chance to come up here and bring this game to you tonight. So it's been a joy for us.
Great football, great atmosphere. My first time, but I hope it won't be the last.
As long as we get your dryer running good, we'll be fine. So Loachapoka will have to snap the ball one time to close this thing out. 10 seconds left to go. 50-14, more than likely your final score.
Might be a two-safety game.
Victory formation. And there's the snap.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. No.
Yeah.
There you go. Wind that clock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And folks, the Battle of Highway 14 is won tonight by the Indians of Loachapoka. 50-14. So an emphatic victory for these Indians tonight. They're thrilled. Now that energy comes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're feeling good now. Officials making their way out of the field, making sure everybody says bye to them. And now we'll see the midfield. Something that I continue to love about high school football.
Exactly.
And shake the hand. Give everything you got while you're on the field when that whistle blows. Hey, me and you, friend.
Yep.
Talk about, hey,
yep.
I remember I've got a couple of guys that I played against at Upson Lee and other places I see sometimes. We'll talk about. You remember that game when you and I butt hit?
Yeah.
One of my good friends is a coach over at LaGrange High School, Thomas Crocker. He and I played for Hogansville. I played for Troop High. Our benches cleared in the ball game up there in Hogansville.
Wow.
And we didn't realize each other had played against each other until a few years ago. And I was talking about it. He goes, hey, wait a minute, I was in that ball game.
Coach Crocker, he's a good guy. I love being around.
We may have taken a swing at each other at some point. You just never know.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here National High School football. We appreciate you joining us for the live stream. 50-14 is your final score. I'm Jack Morin. I've got Mr. Fred Stanley here, and we'll see you next time on the stream.
Mr. Williams, do you need the microphone? All right, the microphone's on the way. Mr. Hooks. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Loachapoka High School, we have waited 6 years since I've been here to get this trophy. At this time, Principal Hooks will make the trophy presentation to the winning coach, Coach New. Coach New, when you come forward. Final score, Loachapoka 50, Notasulga 14. Thank you, Principal Hooks. Now the team will come get the trophy from the coach. Get y'all picture in front of the LA sign, coach. Y'all be safe, get home tonight.